Everyone. Oh, I've missed you guys. I have. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Kokota, James, Gachenko, Solobad, Joe, Bobby, Leone. We've got Gambling, my friend. And now we've been offered worms.
Oh,
Chris.
hey, good morning.
Oh, hey. Good morning. Robot Man. The often missing Robot Man there. It's usually Robot Lady, but thank you very much for the 25 bits. Do I get that? Do I get that? Brand's in. We've got Ollie in. We've got all of the legends in. Sinks is in here. Atiku is here. The face is familiar. Yeah. I don't know what my hair's doing. I like the little wave we got going on. I'm going to leave it. Why not? How are we all doing? We good? We well? We happy? Cheers, everyone. Boosh. Boosh.
Oh, thank you.
No, you don't.
James
I get it.
C resubscribed X23.
Oh, you get it. Yeah. See, yep. I get that. Okay, we might have some resubs today because we've not streamed in a while. Skilly, Atiku, James.
It #S the Return of the King.
We'll take that.
Oh, thank you.
Return of the King's a nice one. We'll take that. Skilly.
89 resubscribed X26. Good morning.
X26. Good morning. Skilly's back for 26 months. Atiku's back for 9 months. And James is back for 23 months. What a gang of legends it is. Thank you very much, guys, for saving up your resubs. We appreciate it. Sinks is here.
Sinkles23 resubscribed X24. Well beyond
that's 2 years.
Smile.
Sinks, that's not just non-peasantry. That is 2 years. That should be a new sub badge, but I don't think I've got... Actually, I think it is. There is a 2-year badge. There you go. I really didn't expect to be that advanced in terms of this stream, but there is actually a 2-year badge, so congrats. You've got it's green now. That's fun, isn't it? Soon it'll be red because that's a 3-year badge. That's what Kokota's got. Look, I never really pay attention to the badges. We need to redo them. Maybe, again, Leonie's very good at this. She says, right, this is things we need to do. And then I go, yeah. And then we don't do them. But maybe over the summer. Maybe that's the time we refresh the whole the stream and etc. Ready for a big FM25. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I'm going to do it? I'm not sure. How are we though, gang? We well? We happy? We chilling? We happy it's the weekend? Are you happy that it's half term for me? Probably. You said it last stream. Yeah, you said that last stream, which proves your point. It does, doesn't it? And it wasn't even like last stream was recent to say that there's not been much time in between. So yeah, no, I get it. It does really very much prove my point. I hope you're all good though. Different color coffee cups. That could work actually. That's nice and simple. Too much stuff going on with right now to deal with it. I mean, yeah. There is. I did a bit of a message in the Discord chat. There's a lot going on. Some people know, some people don't know with the specifics. It's all good. It's just busy and it's just intense. So, yeah. Hence the lack of streams and things like that. But yeah, we are where we are. Nikki! What a legend!
Oh, thank you.
123 Lloydie resubscribed X8.
And Lloydie, thank you for the 8. Nikki, thank you for the 37 months with Prime. What a man. Morgan to you. And Lloydie, thank you for the 8 months with a tier 1. What a gang of lads we are. Thank you to all of you. Thanks for being here. Right, we've got a lot to catch up on though, haven't we? End of the season. City winning the league, but who cares about that? No one, literally everyone knew that was going to happen. What other thing? All of the managerial things, that is all kicking off, isn't it? Klopp leaving. I'm not okay. I recorded a video this morning on a slots Liverpool. It was, if you like me just kind of waffling, it's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. But yeah, but yeah, Klopp not being there anymore is a bit sad, isn't it? The season starts again. Like, who cares who wins? This is the approach that I'm taking to football now. The Xavi thing is mental. It is, isn't it? Like, what? Barcelona are a bit of a joke. Is they right? The Xavi thing is mental, but then so is the Bayern thing and company and like it's all a bit. Chelsea's mental. The more you look into it, the more all of these top clubs are all awfully run, like awfully run. There's no long-term planning with any of them. But they'll still go and win things and be fine. But yeah. After this weekend, living in my flat is easier on the weekend. Past you not been fun. Yeah, I can imagine. You've got... This weekend will be a big one for it, right? Still trying to understand company. Surely a buying company experiment inbound. We could very well do that, to be fair. That is a nice, easy video to get done. Little goblins in the background. You know who you are. If anybody wants to set that up and get that running, You could if you like. Josie back to Chelsea. I've been hearing. Yeah, I saw that as a thing. I also saw. Obviously, there's now apparently a tug of war over Kieran McKenna, who looks a bit like Phil Neville to me. So I didn't expect that to happen. And I think he's great. He's done an amazing job with Ipswich, and he plays really like smart football, progressive stuff that's really interesting football. But I didn't expect these top Premier League teams to be fighting over him. But that's the reality we now live in, apparently. Weird. And Vincent Kompany gets relegated with Burnley and goes to Bayern Munich. And Hansi Flick's now in at Barcelona. Football's great. In a weird way. I love it. The drama, Mick. I love it. I'm all over it. I think over the past couple of years, I've really, really started to realise that I just love all the transfer stuff, and it is just the drama, the transfers, and the hypotheticals of it that is my lifeblood to football. We're entering the FM years now. We kind of are. It does feel like that, doesn't it? That's a vaguely slanderous comparison. The Phil Neville thing. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, Rooney to Plymouth is a choice. Like, they've seen Rooney. So Plymouth have had the season that they've had, right? They've then seen Rooney playing FIFA for girth and turf and thought, that's our manager. Which, again, there's a sentence you didn't really expect to be saying, isn't there? RVP getting a manager's job is pure FM, yeah. Especially for it's like Heronveen. It is perfect. You're quite right. Tom Cleverley is manager. Tom Cleverley. Yeah, we are in the football manager world. Someone needs to compile a list of these, please. And it is a banging tweet for me to tweet. Lopetegui to West Ham feels... I don't know how I feel about that one. Slightly uninspired. What a start, by the way, for Lopetegui. Because, like, Paquetá's now going to be banned for life on his first day. Your best player, give or take, is now no longer allowed to be a footballer, basically, on day one. How are you feeling about that, Breezy? Lopetegui's Claret and Blue Army. There we go. I don't know. It's a weird one, Lopetegui. Especially because his last legacy of English football is running away from Wolves, basically. Weird one. Technically not started yet, so minus day one. Okay, day one after being announced. He's not even started. You're quite right. Mourinho having a rumoured return to Chelsea is the cherry on top. Now that, I can get behind that just for the pure drama of it. I don't know what they're thinking, but the pure drama of it. Oh, good. Thank you, Me6. You've told us that we're gone live. Thank you. Burnley wanting 17 mil for Kompany. Fair enough. Fair enough. What are Bayern going to do? Move on to target number 16? If it gets to this point, you might as well hold out for money. If they don't get 16 million, they get to keep Vincent Kompany. That's all right, isn't it? It's funny seeing the Paquetá charges as a West Ham fan. It was clear as day watching the games. He was trying to get booked. Yeah, I mean... People have compiled all four of them, right? And it's not looking good. But then again, lots of yellows. I feel like you could make that case anyway, but some of them are like, he just scythes people down from behind, doesn't he? It does seem quite obvious. Jose could easily win the league with Chelsea. Weirdly, I can see what you mean. Weirdly, I don't disagree. Morning, Muddy Funsters. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. I may as well become Bayern manager at this point, yeah. Watching man is like fourth favourite, I think. The Bournemouth handball is hilarious. Punches the ball from a goal kick. Yeah, weirdly, I thought he was a bit lucky to get booked in that one. I didn't think the ref was going to see it. But yeah, odd. I mean, it's not odd. It's just, blatant flouting of the rules, isn't it? Mourinho's one of the few clubs the fans will get behind him from the start. Yeah. Immediate buy-in, and that is a thing. That is like... I think people... I saw a tweet about this, about... managerial aura, and people always dismiss it as a thing, but I think it is a thing because it's players buy in, fans buy in. That's 60% of the battle, and then you've got to have all the tactics on top of it. There have been a lot of really good tactical managers who will fail because they don't have the aura or perhaps more specifically the buy-in from either the fans or the players, right? I thought it was a mixed bag with Slot. Some excited, some annoyed at the way he made the last few days of Jurgen about him. No, I don't think I've seen anyone who's actually annoyed about that, other than the old cry asses on Twitter, which again, those aren't real people. No one is actually annoyed that Slot made the last few days of Jurgen about him. Also, I don't think he did. In fact, he got asked, probably, it was he was already announced, but not announced, as in it was confirmed that he was the manager. So everyone asked him. I think it was ridiculous to suggest that he like went out of his way in any way to do that. But yeah, Eddie Howe has no aura, and I love the bloke. Yeah, that's maybe true. Eddie Howe has maybe not the aura, and I do hate the word aura. It's a bit ugh, innit? Eddie Howe has players buy-in. Like, Eddie Howe is like personable enough, I think, that the players believe in him, and that does it. And then once you got the players, then if you get results, then the fans will buy in. I think the thing that will probably hold Eddie Howe back from the very, very top is that as soon as things start to go wrong on the pitch, I think he feels easy to replace. When did the waterworks start? During Klopp's presentation on the last day. To me, it was I didn't get that upset. I don't know. Maybe I'm just cold-hearted, but it felt a bit, I don't know. It was all a bit performative in a way that it had to be, but also didn't. So just the Red Men having access to the coaching staff. Yeah, the Pep Lijnders interview is really good, isn't it? The one that got me, they put out a video, and it was just basically all the moments, and it had the this song, which, by the way, this song is so good. We're going to listen to it because I actually love it.
Hello, chaps.
And they're scouting it all fits and stuff. This song here was on the Klopp compilation, and that was the one that got me. It was so good. So good. It was really corporate, but it kind of had to be, didn't it? Like, they had to put on that show, didn't they? But at the same time, I was like, okay. But yeah. How you doing, Magical? Welcome in. Where is Will Still's name in the managerial carousel? I think he'll get... Oh, I think he's linked with Norwich. Linked with... I wonder if he'll get linked with Ipswich, by the way. I know they're Premier League now, but that feels interesting to me. Sunderland, do you think? Magical, thank you very much for the 16 months, by the way. I appreciate you. How good is this song? And it was just all the clips from, like, a montage of all the Klopp's moments, and I was like, that's the way you do it. That's a video. Yeah, McKenna to United, which I think is going to happen. Will still need to wait for a top job. Yeah, I guess. This video is a real tearjerker. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, the Lallana bit in there. Oh. Yeah, this was, it's just the perfect song choice, this song. You to me everything. This is the one that got me, but yeah. It was sad, but I think the actual, like, presentation wasn't particularly sad. Yeah. Properly cemented it as he's really going. Yeah, that was it. Did you see the little clip of him with the little music thing that somebody sent him, and it was just his song? That was nice. That was good as well. That was sad. Trent in tears that set me off. Well, that was sad. The Trent in tears thing just made me like, there was still like 20% of me that was just like, oh God, he's leaving as well. And that distracted me, I think. But I don't think that's going to happen. But also, there's always that problem, is that Real Madrid, I could just see it happening. But yeah, just waiting for Lampard to get his name thrown into the hat for all these manager jobs. I don't think people are going to stoop that low. But maybe. But yeah, it's been hectic. Football has been hectic. And then we've got FA Cup final today and playoff final tomorrow. Exactly, Ollie. Exactly. That's what I was worried about.
Looking forward to the manager roundabout. Big up the Clates.
Hey, Pringle. Thank you very much. Looking forward to the manager roundabout. Big up the Clates. How you doing, Pringle? Thank you for the 16 months. Appreciate it. The Ali Sissoko compilation is, yeah, that is goated. Like, difficult to beat. Difficult to beat. But yeah, we'll chat all things football today. It's going to be fun. We're all hoping Ten Hag wins so he stays. I mean, I think he might be gone if he doesn't win. Good luck in the final, Eric. By the way, you're sacked either way. Enjoy the occasion. I would be livid. Have you seen him? Like, some of the things he's been saying is a bit... Ugh, and it kind of fits with, like, the way that... I don't know, my opinion of Ten Hag is. Like, how I feel like he is as a man. He seems like really bitter at the moment, which I get why he is, but he's coming out going like, and he also told me I'm here, like I'm part of the project. I'm like, hate to break it to you, brother. Doesn't look like that's true, does it? Maybe like, don't say these things. But anyway, I don't think it will. I can see him signing like a 3-year deal, which basically verbal agreement to leave with a year to go. What do you mean? Trent? Yeah, that possibly. I would love him to stay forever and, you know, captain and all that, but yeah. Where's our De Zerbi going? I think De Zerbi goes Chelsea still. him leaving and the way that things have gone with Poch leaving, those don't quite add up unless they've decided that De Zerbi is going to be their man. That'd be my prediction. Little spiky hair is going to go Chelsea. Remember how Ineos were going to change everything and run United like a proper club, stop the leaks, etc. Yeah. They didn't even stop the physical leaks in the roof. So I don't think you have the facilities, big man. Yeah. Did you see him rallying the troops after the Newcastle game? I did. Yeah. I hope Slot's not a Ten Hag fraud. I really hope not. He's been saying that he's part of the future plans and part of a rebuild. Yeah. Not sure he is. Not sure he's going to be. Chelsea surely have to be too embarrassed at the point to keep raiding Brighton. Well, I think that's, you either look at that two ways, don't you? Either they're like, right, we'll move on from this, or we'll double down. I just think the way they've raided Brighton, the next thing is to bring in De Zerbi. But yeah. So Jim won't pay to fix those leaks. He's still waiting for the government to pay for it. That is true. This is true. Brighton for McKenna makes so much sense. However, you're set for life if you take Chelsea United, regardless of getting sacked. I think Brighton for McKenna makes sense career move-wise. I think he wants United, of course, like being at United beforehand. I think there's now a very real chance he gets that, and it's like, that's like dream come true, isn't it? Did you ever hear competitive Ita Kobayashi is retired, Glizzy King? Weirdly, I did hear that. Yeah. The photo I saw of him, he looked ripped, which those things didn't add up to me, but I did actually see a tweet about that, gambling. Don't back down, double down. Exactly. As Lemuel used to say. Big Ed Isaac, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. We're chatting all things football today. I'm going to jump into the game. We've had 22 minutes, which is, that's about right, to be honest. But we can do this whilst playing some FM, because FM, I think for this Feyenoord season, it might need to be sort of background chat anyway, right? Fairly standard, yeah. Any predictions for the Scottish Cup final? Does nobody in England remotely care? I'll say this. I didn't know it was the cup final today. Does that answer your question? I assume it's Rangers Celtic. That'll be a nice that'll be a change. That'll be a novelty, won't it? I reckon one of them will win. 22 minutes, barely cleared your throat. I know. Ready for Leeds to depress me tomorrow. Yeah, that playoff final is going to be huge, isn't it? I think we're forgetting a manager who deserves a new job, Lenny. True. In fact, oh yeah, by the way, I was looking at this screen just before we started. We don't really have any jobs that I want to take, but are we thinking to spice things up, to keep things fresh? We finish our Feyenoord season, which has ages to go, by the way, and then look for a job in the summer. I just feel like that's maybe where we've ended up being now, without really ever saying it out loud. But are we finishing Feyenoord, seeing how far we can go in the Champions League, seeing what we can do, and then doing... Am I still 4.5 stars? Yeah, I am. So I'm about as the peak I think I can be in terms of reputation. I think we finish this and look for a new job. So at this point, I think we start job searching. Go until you're knocked out of the UCL. Possibly also true. I think we start job searching, and I'm almost ready. What's that? I was like, that's not the jobs. I'm almost ready. Do we take a bigger jump than maybe I was thinking? My perfect choice would be Sporting or Porto or Benfica, I think, and go to Portugal. However, if something comes available and we are actually in the conversation for it at like a Premier League team or a top team in Germany, etc., or Spain, do we say yes? What's everyone's thoughts on it? Union could be fun. Are they on this list here? They are 17th and probably going to be relegated by the time we get there, though. Like, if we go to the Spanish league, what teams would I take here? Like, I don't think we want to go there yet, but I think we'd go here. I don't know if we get that job, by the way. I think it depends on the club, doesn't it? I think we'd go here. I'd also go here. I'd also probably go here. I don't know about the others. I think it depends on the club, and it needs to fit my sort of aesthetic that I want it to be. Villarreal are way too yellow, unfortunately. I don't make the rules, okay? Italy, I think we've been to Italy, so I'm not sure we go there. France, I'm not too against. There's some fun teams in France. A Monaco. A Lyon, who are bottom, by the way. Surely you can't see that. A Lyon who are bottom of the league. They are a submarine. Yeah, this is true. Lyon, I'd be all over. Get some French young talent. It'd be good, that. Lille screams vibes. Lille is quite vibesy as well. Losk. I could do Lille as well. I like their colours of blue and red together. That's fun. Same with Lyon. I think if we go here, I'd go there, I'd go there, and I'd go there. There are lots of vibes in France, actually. Where's Lenny, by the way? Yeah, Lenny's at PSG, which is an added angle to this, isn't it? I bet this guy's going to be good. Flipping heck. Pace on him. Which would make France fun. It would make France fun. Yes, good talking. Okay, France I'm into. Yep. Italy I'm going to say no to. Bundesliga I'm going to say yes to. If we get Leipzig. I could do Leipzig. I think that's fun because you have the Salzburg element, and doing the multi-club thing could be fun. Leverkusen I think we could do, just because of Leverkusen and where they're at in the real world right now. It fits with doing Feyenoord now, doesn't it? So Leipzig, Leverkusen. I think that might be it though. For Germany. In terms of vibes that I like. Yeah, I think Breezy, I'm close to those ones. Yeah, how you doing, Blues for everyone? Welcome in, buddy. We do every now and we stream on the weekends. Schalke, we've done too many times, I think. But yes, Frankfurt, I get. But I just, for some reason, not as much. Talking of Salzburg, did you see they lost the league for the first time? Yeah, it was, what's it called? Who won it? Schalke we've done before. Is the only issue, though. Yeah, I did see that. And now they've got Pep Linders going in there. So that'll be interesting to see what he does with them next year. Then, Hertha for old time's sake. I mean, it would be kind of fitting to go there, wouldn't it? And end up there. Sturm Graz, that was it. Sorry. I knew the answer then. As I started to say it, I was like, I've forgotten. And then Portugal, I think we then hold out. Same thing, though. And I'd love to go to Porto, Benfica, or Sporting. Any of the above. If Ronnie Daler ever leaves this bloody club. Some congrats. That's like, I should have tweeted that. With the, that should have been, you know, the Thomas Muller meme. That's what it should have been.
Golf Kicker resubscribed.
Braga's an underrated shout. Yeah, I wouldn't hate Braga. 2 years, nearly. Nearly 2 years, Jack. Thank you very much, Mr. Golf Kicker. Thank you for the 22 months. Let's do some sub emotes. This is for everyone who's resubbed today, because there's been quite a few because of the lack of streams recently. So appreciate it. Hope you're all good. Right, let's steam through this then. We play Barcelona the game after this. That's fun, isn't it? Not that I'm trying to tell you what to do. No. I think you get the vibes though, Breezy. Like you can, you're channeling what my brain's doing, is that it needs to be a sexy move, not just any old move. Not that I'm trying to tell you what to do, but you should go with my request. Right. Let's pick a team for Go Ahead Eagles. We've got you can't play, so Kleber can play. I don't know if I played any games off. No, I don't think I did play any games off stream because our last game was actually a 4-1 loss to Ajax, which is a bit embarrassing. Away from home, but they sort of killed us, didn't they? So that's fun. Let's see if we can bounce back. Teka Wiedemann, Kleber, Aguiar, Lakovic. These two midfielders. Jury Sellers, the 10. I like it. Am I missing anyone? Not really. Rugland's not fit, so it's not like he can come in. Maybe Mario, but we're going to go with that. Since I'm a mod here, you have to go to the club of my choice, and I pick Brentford. That's an old school reference, that is. Right, we're going to go with this. I don't know if there was people who were not fit there, but I thought we got a message to warn us, and I just clicked go anyway. So let's win a game, hopefully. Also, let's zoom in. Oh. Whoa. There we go. Where's Bertfort? All right. Sousa, I'd like to score some more goals, please. If you could box that off for me and say, look at my little shorts, look like McLovin. I'm sure that's quite the vibe I was going for, but, you know, we move. Right, we're on the way. Cheers. Cheers. Anything going to happen? We have a highlight. Salah. Into Sosa. Jory Sellers in if he passes, or go alone, or do that. What a goal. Okay, good. Luis Sosa scored a lovely dink. You look like a PE teacher. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a nice goal. Jory Seller involved, look. Sousa with the assist. Sosa, they leave a big gap and he runs through it and just dinks it. Dinky dinky is what Ollie said in the chat there. So, yep, I've read it out as well. So half of that is on me. Bosh, love Sosa. Sosa is our boy. Is our boy. What a man. Right, that's 1-0. Who are you? Seal. Good reference. How you doing, M93 Gaming? It's a long message, this. Strap in, everybody. Strap in.
X2. Happy 2 months, bro. Been doing a little kinda journeyman. Started from 3-star Reptoso. Started unemployed to J1 League. Won the league and a cup in 3 years. There went to Palace, who were struggling, couldn't keep them up. Went to West Ham, won the FA Cup, but struggled in him. Second season, got sacked. Now at Hon in the Spanish first division. Survived relegation in first season. Now having a good start to my second season.
Good. Well, thank you very much for the 2 months. You resubbing for your 3rd month in a second, right? Park Live, that's good. Thank you very much for the resub, though, M93. I'm glad you're enjoying your save. Glad you've started your 2nd season well. I appreciate it. Leave for 10 minutes and come back to Dinky Dinky. Can happen, all right? It can happen. Sousa, free kick, over, nearly. It went German there. There was some interesting parts, wasn't there? Won the FA Cup. FA, come on. You must know what the FA Cup is, Robot Lady. Not the FA Cup, isn't it? Need to head off and do some canvassing. What are you canvassing? We'll definitely make sure to catch up on the VOD while waiting for the finals to kick off. Atiku, thanks for hanging out, my friend. Have a good canvas. Are you, like, politically, is that what you mean? Or are you like painting? I have no idea. Save the FA Cup. Place for PM. That's what the message, that's the message that you should be pushing, yes. The election, yeah, okay. Thought it might be. Right, and enjoy. Hope it goes well. Let's try and get a second goal here. We are 1-0 up. They've not had a shot. But it's only 1-0. So let's get a second, please, lads. Hello, Badger Army. Hope you're well, my friend. Could say it's time to paint the town red, though. I like where your head's at. Oliveros. Plays for Sports SAR. Any believer? Get in! Guerrieri! Oh, you might be offside. There is a Jenny Leckie coming up, isn't there? I saw an awful one of those the other day, and it took me ages to even understand what it was going on about, but yes. Right, 2-0. Guerrieri has scored. Who got the assist? Was it Sosa? Goal and assist from him. Very nice. Canvassing's comments. Your pommies are very proactive. They are very proactive, yes. They are indeed. No. You're not getting behind Jenny Leckie?
Dandino,
I put her with Platitubes.
997 resubscribed. X21.
That was a good time, wasn't it? The Platitubes. Dandino, thank you for the 20 months, my friend. 21 months. Appreciate you. No, there was an awful one that was like, I think it was about, I can't even remember what it was. It was awful, though. That's the tweet. Yeah, that is the tweet that you got it from. It's where I draw the line. Fair enough. What football we've played there. Jenny Leckie sounds like you've got to power up some manual generator. It does, doesn't it? Oh, God, we're out. The meter's out. Can you go put the Jenny Leckie on? Like that, right? Yeah! Jury Seller! It's a perfect game! Our boy has scored! I was just thinking he's on a 6.4. I'd like him to do something to get a better rating. And he scores! It's 3-0. Love that. Right, let's do subs, though. Oh, Weidman is very tired. We'll do Esadin on, who's a bit of a youngster. Murillo on for Oliveras. We'll bring Jury Seller back a bit. Let's bring on kind of it, really, isn't it? We can bring on Kim Il-woo. I don't think I've ever played him before, have I? Can you rename your goalkeeper Tesco? No. It's not his name, is it? If they sponsor me, yes. Imagine that. Sponsored by Tesco. That'd be great. Aussies do elections best with a sausage sizzle at every polling station. That does sound good. The fact that there is a thing in Australia called a sausage sizzle is wild in itself, isn't it? Is Jenny Leckie our new striker? Yeah, no. Well, if we can afford him, yeah. Cozzy Lives. What is this? What is Cozzy Lives? Cost of living crisis. That might have been the one I thought. That might be the one I saw, Ollie. Because I knew that then, because I'd seen a tweet and was like, what the hell even is that? I think it's cost of living crisis. We've scored again. It's Murillo. Every time he makes a save, every little helps, yeah. Mandatory voting in Oz is, as well. That is a good thing. Cozzy Lives is 10 out of 10. Cozzy Lives is awful. We should come up with some good ones, FM related ones, that we can really annoy the community with. And I'll tweet, but like dead seriously, as well as other like hide it within tweets that are serious about Football Manager, and we'll just see if anyone bites on them, and it can be our thing. What Football Manager like team talks? No, they can't really. That's difficult to put them in the Facebook group. Yes, there's an idea. I've got some good video ideas that I want to do now that it's half term, and hopefully get some stuff chugging along. I've got one that I don't know if it'll work yet, but it's fun. The boomers won't be happy. I do like annoying those Facebook groups, although I think I have to ask to rejoin because I got kicked out of one for trolling, which that might be a low point in my life. All I did was keep posting really bad quality photos instead of screenshots. And then they kicked me out. How do you get kicked out of a boomer group? Yeah, like that. Because someone was like, this guy's done this before. Oh, defensive. Yeah, a Segi V. Oh, yeah. I completely... Do you know what? We're going to do this after this. We're going to do this and just see if anyone bites on it. We're going to call a Segundo Volante a Segi V. And we're going to... And we're going to see if anyone bites on a tweet, okay? In fact, we're going to do it now because I can't be bothered to wait. I'm going to change this. I can't change it when we're in a game. We'll have to wait till after the game. A Libby, yeah. We're going to say complete. Oh, Jesus. Now, don't be bad. Don't be bad. That's a 90th minute injury. That's not good. Put Sosa up front and bring on Heredia. He can't even play there. He can, though. Double Segi V. Oh, yeah. Has anyone used the double Segi V this year? That's what we're going to do. Yeah, Jenny Leck's been going around, and someone's called the cost of living crisis a Cozzy Lives. Was it that? That's a broken metatarsal. I hope not. INIFs. No, we're not using INIFs. Twisted ankle, 4 to 5 weeks. Not great, but not the worst. We'll take it. It's okay. We'll just put Sosa up front. We'll be fine. I kind of need to... I need to rest... Excuse me. I need to rest this team. And then also... I need them to be fit before I do the photo. So we're going to go a couple of days and then we'll do a screenshot and see if we can wind up Twitter. Twitter's maybe not the best place, but... Shall I do it on the Facebook group as well? A Senti B. Yeah, my Senti Bs have been brilliant. Sweet PK. Sweet PK. Oh, dear me. Right, let's go a couple of days, rest them up. We've got Barcelona next, and then we're going to try something. Oh, what was that? Oh, Liverpool youth setup. Where's ours? Not top 10. Fair enough. That's a nice comment. Someone just said legend. That's kind. Wingy bees. It needs to be believable. So I can only use one of these. But it also needs to be like subtle, doesn't it? If I say like the wingy bees really work well with the Segi Vs, it's too obvious. Segi V is the one, I think. Right, let's see it now. What's it look like? What are these guys? In fact, we'll do it here. I just save this. And then let's just copy it for here so I can change it. Then I can go back. I need to put these guys to here, don't I? Double Segi Vs. Oliveras can't really play there. Who can play there? Murillo play it? I haven't really got anyone who can actually play there. Mendes can. All right, we'll go with Mendes, who's a centre-back usually. Oh, do you know what? Jury Seller. And we'll do Murillo there. Right. Does anyone... I'll just do a screenshot. Jury Selly can play it. Jury Selly. Anyone used this? Right, this is how we're gonna. How should we word this? Can you see that? How should we word this? Anyone used this type of system in? This is where you get them. FM21, FM24, and then we'll put the system in, and we'll say switched to double Seggy V's. That's going to annoy people. Do you know what? That might annoy them even more. Like, it should just be an S, shouldn't it? To a double Seggy V, and they cause havoc, linking with the... Do you reckon V's like this? That's really annoying. That's really annoying. V or V's? What do you reckon? Also, people hate Volantes. They do, don't they? Surely V's. Switch to double Seggy V's and they cause havoc, linking with the wingbacks. Anyone use this type of system in FM24? V's is much worse, isn't it? Anyone use this type of system in FM24? Switch to double Seggy V's and they cause havoc, linking with the wingbacks. There we go. In fact, I don't think they should... Should they have capitals? Does it draw too much attention to them? I feel like this is more natural. Double Seggy V's. I reckon there's going to be at least one person who replies with the vomit emoji. I would be upset if at least one person didn't reply to this with that. Explosion incoming. Right. Post. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see what happens. We just mess around for a few hours. I mean, that's what happens without the long break. Okay. We do that anyway. Oh, press the wrong button there as well. There you go. Have some of those. I meant to change scene, but I accidentally put some emotes in the chat. Right. I now need to remember not to use the double Seggy V's. There we go. Let's go back to that. We're playing Barcelona next. That'll be fun. No one's bit yet. All right. Barcelona in European clash. 36% think we're going to win. Ansu Fati has got a broken toe. Right, press conference. I need to remember I go to these, don't I? How you doing, Wobble Wobbits? Welcome, welcome. There we go. Innie and outie wingers, yeah. Those Innie Fs. And those... Yeah. Oh, we're silly. I feel like the Facebook group would be more annoyed by that, but we're going to see what X says. We're actually playing Barcy in the Champo League. Oh, the thing is, people actually call it the Champo League. Like, there are actually people who call it the Champo League, and that is vomit-inducing. That is horrible. Not the Champo Ligo, but the Champo League. I've seen that. How many weeks ago until you cease being the world's most eligible bachelor? How many weeks is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and a half. Probably, yeah. It sounds very Ben Foster, doesn't it? 10 weed on toast. 10 and a half. Quite scary. Oh, Flecken. Mark Flecken has become the PSV manager. Leaving Standard. That's weird. That's worse than Hollybobs. It is, isn't it? Champo League. Ugh. Oh, 3 replies. People are just being serious. People, I mean, I'm sure some of these people are here. I mean, definitely one of them is. These are the replies about Badger. Just getting involved with it. I like it. Just going, especially with the ADP. Any player instruction, says David Thompson. Beyond's just said up the Seggy V's. And then just a normal reply from Daniel. You blowing teams away with how attacking it is. I mean, I've never used it, to be honest. So maybe. Why have I not been invited to the weddy yet? It's because I was waiting to see if you would ever use the word weddy, and now you have, so, you know. Breezy's reply is good. Breezy's reply is oh, I'm not even on the right screen here. Look. Oh, there's loads more now. Brother, get some mid-journeys on those players, or at least a regen pack. Nah. He'll get annoyed now that I've said that. Anyway, share your registry if you and the missus have one. No, I'm not. I will share that. I thought you were meaning like sharing where it was, but we do actually gambling. Yeah, I will happily do that. The random comment. There's always a random comment, isn't there? I forgot what a registry was for a second there, but that is actually what you said is very wholesome. But I thought you were alluding to Ollie saying, "Why have I not been invited?" I thought you were going to say share the location and things if you're not scared, and then people can turn up. Is what I thought you were alluding to. Right. We'll check in on Twitter in a bit. Who am I going to play up front here for Barcelona? The Reggie O. No. Rugland not being back's annoying, isn't it? Let me move out of the way. He would be good in this game. He's not. He is injured. Let's play Mario, right? Doctor Wedding, please and thanks. That is what I thought you were saying, gambling. Yep. Let's play. Oh God. Play Sellers and then play Ronald there. A Segi V with a Reggie. What clubs have you been at? We have been at Calathea in Greece. Then we went to AIK in Sweden. Then we went to Venezia in Italy. Now we're at Feyenoord in the Netherlands. Oh, you're injured. Oh, you need a rest. You also really need a rest. You're going to have to play Barcelona. I'm sorry, lads. We're doing that. You're not registered. Excellent. Oh, Mendes is back. You can come back in then. Right, we're just going to go with 8 subs. It'll be fine. You return and there's no... And Anderlecht. Sorry, and Anderlecht. I did completely forget Anderlecht. Anderlecht in there as well. Calathea, AIK, Venezia, Anderlecht, Feyenoord. There you go. They're unbeaten in 5, and I've just told my team that. That seems like a mistake. Nah. He's got me, to be fair. To be fair, we just need to go back. He's got me there. He's got me there. I said nah, and then he just linked my video on how to do it. So this is fair. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What else have people said? There's Breezy. Yep, I've had incredible success using dual Segundo Volantes. They're actually called Segi Vs, lads. You've been had. You got. I got. You know, sometimes you have to hold your hands up and just say, I got. Fair enough. Please don't do this if you don't have God tier players. Is there not just a massive gap? I don't know Tom's FPL, to be honest. I've never used it. I don't know. Correct him. Okay. Nah. I'm not here to just beef people on Twitter. That's what I do off stream. Put Segi V. No. Too obvious. Oh, we're playing. We're in a game. We're playing Barcelona in the Champions League. It's possibly our biggest ever night in Europe, and I forgot. I was looking at Twitter. Gee, oops. At least it's still 0-0. Sorry, X. Sorry, Elon. Oh, God, they're going to score now that I'm back, aren't they? That's a good tackle. That's a good tackle. That last bit of coffee today was delicious. It wasn't quite cold. Wouldn't say it was boiling hot either, but very tasty. It was delicious. Just in case you wanted some feedback on that. Rocking up 15 minutes late for the game due to being on Twitter, arguing with people. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what happened there. JN liked my reply saying this is fair, so we're all good. Also, I've been tweeting some really niche jokes around the place. We're going to go back to Twitter. Sorry to ignore the game a little bit. We're going back to Twitter here. I've been tweeting some very niche jokes around Twitter that no one gets, like, and obviously they wouldn't, but like, This person like has just quoted and talks about Sonia Bonpastor's win record of being 85% win percentage, and I replied to them saying these are Dory Gape numbers. So just which is just so niche. Imagine receiving that reply if you're Varun, being like, "What is this person talking about?" Especially when you look and you see like it's like I've got quite a few followers as well, which makes it really weird, doesn't it? There was another one that I did that was like just silly replies like this. I don't know if I'm going to find it now. But like about big... Oh, yeah, this one. Poor Thomas, man. Thomas like is a Newcastle fan talking about signing Mamadashvili. And can we give him a nickname? And I said, it's Big Mama, already boxed. Like, as if like... And he's like, Big Mama it is then. Just doing little jokes that these people don't understand. It's quite fun. It's quite fun. What's this? Oh, that's old. I thought there was a new one of these on here. Dory Gape is nanoscale niche. It's so niche, isn't it? Yeah, that's already boxed. Ah, look, we've got one. We've got one. Can we just agree to never call them Seggy Vs again? Yeah! I don't know if this is a win. I don't think this is... No, if this is the win that we think it is. But yes! It worked. It worked. We got him. Did we get him? Right. We're winning! It's 1-0! That's even better! We've missed the goal! It's half-time. We're beating Barcelona. Sosa has scored on the stroke of half-time. Let's have a look at the goal. Gurrieri. Sosa, get in. Right. Let's see if they do better or worse with me actually watching the game now. We'll see if I get distracted by Twitter again. What other social experiment should we do today then? Or do I post that in a Facebook group now and see if we get more angry reactions with the slightly different clientele and demographic that we'll be working with? 1-0 and the boss ain't here ringing out around the crowd. Yeah. It could have been 2. Oh, yeah, look, Salzburg. If they go out, they might sack their manager. We go to Salzburg. I don't want to go there anyway. Get it on Reddit. Out of context, we'll then nab it and the rest will be history. That would definitely happen, yeah. Facebook group with camera phone picture. No, I got kicked out because of that. 2-0! Mendes from a corner. Sosa. Offside. Nah, this will get given, won't it? Offside. We've scored a header from a corner. Don't be silly. Because oh, goal awarded. Okay. What were you looking at? If there was a player stood in front of the keeper then? He's easily onside. If it's Mansilla, he's easily onside. Yeah, Nico, I got kicked out of those Facebook groups though. Also, I tried to post the you know the April Fools that I did this year, which is a really stupid joke. It's not believable, but basically saying that they're getting rid of save and reload on FM blah blah blah. I tried to post that on a Facebook group to see if I could just rattle them with that, and the mods didn't post it, and I don't think I was allowed in there in the group. Reddit's a good play. Trolling Lelujo's Discord might be fun too. Oh yeah, that could be fun. Going in there as an imposter. Yeah, proper job's worth those mods. Ruining my fun. I've got a great idea for a video, but I'm not sure if it works yet though. But I'm gonna try it today, and if it works, I'll let you know what it is tomorrow. If it doesn't work, then don't worry about it because it doesn't work. I don't want. It's along similar lines as this. It just being a bit of an annoyance online. Right, we've won against Barcelona. We beat Barcelona 2-0. Like. Kept a clean sheet against them and everything. We've crept into the elite group as well. Look at us. Who are we? Also, who invited you, Galatasaray? You accept old saves for review saves videos? Yeah. Especially, we've done some videos where it's specifically for old saves. So yeah, I don't know when. I'm not sure when I'm doing the next one, but yeah, definitely. Just makes it a bit harder because I have to go and load it on the old games. But yeah. That is not the right thing. When's the next save video? I'm not sure, actually. I'm kind of running a bit low on ones that are unique is the issue. Otherwise, it's just looking at people's really good saves, which is content in itself. People do like that. But I wanted to kind of make it a little bit unique was the thing. How do you submit your save? When Ollie is able to find the link, that will be when. Up the Seggy V's. 4 people have liked Breezy's reply, which means that they understand the reference, which means that they also didn't like the Seggy V's. Thing is now, I never really think about these things. When we're on stream and we do these things, people are now forming an opinion on me based on that one tweet. And they don't know it was a joke. So now they actually don't like me. Is she still not here? I'm not here to be a proper mod. I don't know if Leonie's still here. Let's try something. This will bring her out of the woodwork. I just go here. Then she'll soon be here to tell me to scene. That one guy's livid. Which guy? The one who said, can we just agree never to call them that? That was all right. People are giving me actual tactic advice, though. People love to talk tactics on FM. I'm just kind of like, what you're saying might work, but it might not. I don't know. I don't really get it. It's not for me. It's just not for me. Try an inverted wingback instead, and maybe push your wingback to this position, and then up that way, drop your line. I usually say no. And it's just rude, and I don't mean to be rude. I just want to play whatever. Is that it? Is that the save form? Kokota's found it. Well done. There we go. I don't remember half of these commands. Also, I can't find it. Kokota saved your bacon. There you go. He's found it. Who are you? I mean, no. Yeah, thought so. Thought so. I didn't say it. Shove it in the mix here, lads. Exactly. Just get big, tall, fast players and you win. That's it. Don't worry about the rest. Get those and you win. Exclamation mark Skeeb. What the hell is that? Why is that a... What's Skeeb? Why is that a command? Surely I should remember the inside jokes. I've definitely been here for the inside jokes. I don't know what that one is. You should trademark Big Lad Can Shift. Yeah, probably. I don't know what Skeeb is. Exclamation mark Skeeb, and then the command just says Skeeb. Exclamation mark something, wrong command, spineless. Why does that exist? Is that a thing? Defo tried to say Steve and ballsed it up. Nah. You've been in every stream, you should know. I really have. This is true. Although we were having a conversation, chat. So, Kat's marrying me, right? That's what happens. And that means she's going to take my name, which means technically... Well, she's also then going to need to change things like her Instagram handle and everything, etc., etc. So we were coming up with ideas, and basically it turns out she's going to be Clates. Like, what? Like, she was like, oh, I could be Clates. For now she is. Technically she doesn't have to. No, she doesn't have to, but she is going to. Not, that sounds like I'm making her, but that is not like that. I mean, she is gonna. I mean, she is choosing to. So, yeah, we're thinking there's some branding to be done there, isn't there? You can let her keep her name, misogynist. Look, I didn't make her. She wants to. Yeah, exactly, Ollie. Like that. That's what I said as well. But she doesn't want Catty, even though, because that's what I call her, but other people don't. Right. We've got a very tired team here. Not sure why they're as tired as they are. Who have we got? Groningen. You bloody traditional, I know. Brexit means Brexit. Right. I think these guys might have to play because we don't have a huge squad. Could do, yeah. Probably won't. Isn't her towels? Start with West Ham, coward. I think I know that one, Kokota. That command came from the Ajax stream, the Champions League stream, and someone told me to start with West Ham and called me a coward because I started with Ajax, who were in the Champions League. Ferreira's a weasel. True. Not even sure who Ferreira is, but true. Nigel Lugg was a linesman, yeah, in the League One playoff final. Or was Ferreira? Do we get Segi V's merch? Maybe. Bam got his a VAR idiot. Yep. I need to just... Cat's on a hen do this weekend. That's fun, isn't it? I'm just gonna play these guys. I know they're tired. We'll try and sub them as soon as possible. I'm just gonna try them. We're just gonna play, see what happens. Oh, Lugg was actually in real life. I see. In the League One playoff final, Nigel Lugg was actually the linesman. That's hilarious. I saw it announced and was nodding. Nice. That's really funny. You should have took a picture. Nod of approval for Nigel. Very good. He's a prick, though. So, there is that. That's hilarious. I forgot he's a real person. Why is that a command? Dakota, what are you bringing up here? Why is exclamation mark grill brings up the Andrew James Teppanyaki electric grill plate and 2 egg rings, large non-stick tabletop griddle with 43 by 22.5 centimeter hot plate and adjustable temperature. We needed to remember the grill you bought. I've used it like 3 times. I might use it today. If the weather's good, maybe I'll get the grill out. I'll get the Andrew James out this week. To be fair, that commander's done great work if that is what we're going to do. Everyone keeps asking which one you got. I don't think they do anymore. There was a time where we discussed it and they said which one. Maybe one person said which one was it. The Andy J. No. I might get that back out. Includes 8 wooden spatula and recipes and manual. It does. It does, yeah. Well, Pielo, you've not spelled my name right there. You've said Clatties. Don't forget it. No, you're right. I shouldn't forget that. And it was the Andrew James Teppanyaki electric grill plate and 2 egg rings and large non-stick tabletop griddle with 43 by 22.5 hot plate and adjustable temperature. Includes 8 with a spatula and recipes and manual. Has anyone seen that video? It's like, carpet, right. I'll tell you what I made Bank Holiday Monday. If you've seen it, you know that what I'm referencing. If you've never seen that, that sounds so weird. But I'll leave you to go and find it because it's a great video. Why is Gareth Southgate a waste man? Send her a pic on her trip saying you finally got the grill out again. Yeah. You're like, great. As soon as I leave. Penalty! Penref! Who's taking it? Sosa? Won't click on him because it'll make him miss. I'll click on this guy instead. Yeah, see, it works. That's Seem de Jong, I think it is. Morning, Kleiner. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Right, 2-0. I've got an eyelash falling off my eye. It was a hair, actually. Bingo rule. For every goal scored in the first game of the stream, up to 5 goals, you can tick off a box of your choice. Okay. Bingo is fun. Sellers in. Go on. Yeah, he's at the post. Yeah. Sad that Slot is gone, though. Yeah, we were talking about how Klopp's gone, and I'm sad as well. I did a video today, Kleiner, on a Slot at Liverpool that will go out Tuesday. So that'll be fun. Who Feyenoord bringing in? Is there any like decent shouts of who they're going to appoint? I've not been ticking my boxes. How many are up to now? I'm not sure. Speaking of Gary South, I do enjoy an England squad announcement meltdown. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, it's my favourite England squad announcement meltdown at the moment, and it has been for the past few, is the crying for Fikayo Tomori. From these people who clearly haven't watched Fikayo Tomori play football since he played for Derby. Like, Fikayo Tomori's fine as a footballer. And there's an argument that he could be in the England squad. Because he's a good footballer. There is no need for the outrage that people put in place just because they don't like other people that are in the squad. There is the amount of outrage does not agree with the amount of like how good Fikayo Tomori is. Not a chance. Graham Potter, Nuri Shaheen and Pusic. Interesting. Shaheen would be fun with a little bit of a Liverpool link there, wouldn't it? Pick players on form. Why have they not called up Rashford? Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? But we need Jared Branthwaite. Eric Dyer is better than Tomori. I would agree. Tomori, like, is fine. Also, I know that, like, there's a lot of... You can discredit a lot that Southgate does. But he probably does know more about football than you. Right? And he's also got actual experts around him who are helping him choose these things. Who do know what they're talking about. Like, there are reasons for these things. I don't know. People are a bit of... like, some like bloke who's from Reading. Who, relax. Tuchel turned Dyer into prime Maldini. It was crazy. Yeah, he was very good in the end of that, wasn't he? Tomori was injured most of the season. No need to call me out. There you go. Are you from Reading? Is UEFA Pro license is nothing compared to my eyeballs. Yeah, exactly. It's a weird one, isn't it? We just loaded FM and hit the pick team button. I mean, you could do a lot worse than that, I think. Why is it 3-2 now? It's because I've got tired players that I've not subbed that I really did say I should sub. Oh dear. Let's try and shore things up with some subs then. Especially at right back. Kleber on. Let's do both midfielders. Like, that's not going to work. Let's do that. Oh, really? Sorry, Nicky. I fully accept why people don't like Southgate, but it's just a thing now to slag him off with any decision he makes. That's it. Like, there are so many legitimate reasons why you can be like criticize and question Southgate for sure, but that doesn't mean you have to criticize and slate every single thing he does, because that's just not true. Some of it is it's just wrong. It's just wrong. They're going to score. It's going to be 3-3. I'm sad. I've blown a 2-0 lead or a 3-0 lead. I can't remember. Yeah, it is. Oh, dear. That felt obvious. I reckon he could have called up every English player of all time and someone would still complain someone hasn't been called up. No, because they would have complained about the ones that did get called up. I can't believe he's gone for Henderson. I'm so annoyed. How has he gone for Henderson? He's gone for every single English player, mate. He's gone for Henderson. That's what it would go like. We all think we're football managers and think we can do better jobs than the actual managers. The managers see the players day in, day out and work with them very closely. Yeah. He only didn't come back to change scene, by the way, so we have traps here now. This is true. This is true. Yeah, also, the Branthwaite pick and also the Quansah, Jones, as well as some of the ones that are in this provisional squad. They're in this provisional squad so that they come in and get some experience and give them an opportunity, rather than picking somebody like Jordan Henderson or Fikayo Tomori, who he has he doesn't want to take. He has no... what's the word I'm looking for? He's not going to take them, regardless. So you might as well give people a little bit of like an experience instead, right? Surely that's what it is. Like, I have no doubts that Quansah's not getting picked for the final squad. Same with a few of the other ones. I think Branthwaite might make it, by the way. But, like, people's meltdowns, just chill, guys. Just relax. Some people genuinely angry that Trafford has called up instead of Butland for fourth choice keeper. Yeah. Let's call up Butland, who's about 43, instead of someone who's actually young and might actually have a future. And because when they're not going to get on the pitch anyway. Was a nice little Henderson meltdown on the overlap, was there? Interesting. There always is. Right, 3-3. We've blown that a little bit, but it's all right. We're still top. We are still top. Only by a point. Need to make sure we win this. Tomori's never going to be that guy, so why not reward a fifth choice over someone who may somebody... Yeah, why reward a fifth choice over somebody who one day might be that guy? That is exactly it, yeah. You've got to remember, though, Crawley. Remember that time Tobes got sent off and Daniel missed the crucial penalty and a Papa John's trophy lost to Crawley? You've got to remember that. That has to be remembered. You're right. Because weirdly, without you putting that in here, I didn't remember that. I love these commands. That's what we should never delete a command ever. Does Wharton almost have to go into the final squad for DM cover? Possibly, yeah. And I think at this stage, you make a decision. Do you truly believe that he's going to go to the very, very top? Because if you do, that is insane experience. Even as cover, that's insane experience, and you're just investing in the future on him. I would take him. I haven't worked out the ins and the outs of the squad and what that means in terms of the permutations about people who don't make it. But if it was a straight decision now, and it was like yes or no, I'd take him. It's like the Solanke outrage. He's just unlucky to miss out. It doesn't require a meltdown. Same with like, I could have this same meltdown of like, why isn't Elliot being given a chance in the squad? When, because I think he's a brilliant player and I think he's got bags of potential. I think he's a lot better than rival fans would have you believe he is because of a few different reasons. However, how is he getting in this team? We've got the best in the world ahead of him. Like, there is not an argument you could possibly make to say that Harvey Elliott gets in the squad ahead of Bellingham and Foden and Cole Palmer off the back of this season. So just relax yourself. You're just unlucky that there's really good players ahead of them. That's it. Same with Solanke. Like Solanke as well. Solanke is a third choice option who doesn't start games, or Tony off the bench. Who do you want to bring off the bench? Tony. Tony off the bench is going to make more of an impact, even if you think Solanke's a better player. So actually, for the sake of a squad, which one are you taking? You take that one. So yeah, it's just like own club agendas, isn't it? And people either just like blinded by bias or just enjoying being angry. And people do enjoy being angry. Jared Bowen, there you go. Jared Bowen is based on performances. Without thinking of any other players, based on performances, based on, like, has he been really good? Bowen should be in the England squad and starting. Until you look and say, oh, look who's ahead of him who have just been a little bit better and are better players, despite him being amazing. Like, he doesn't deserve to start, though, does he? So that's just, like, it's just tribal rubbish, exactly. Tony having the arrogance, Tony being able to step in and take a penalty, all of these things, Tony's a much better choice. Yeah, that's fun. Everyone just like showing that they've not realised. You're just behind the times in realising that Anthony Gordon's really good at football. That's fun, isn't it? Anthony Gordon? What do you mean? Like, just say you've not seen him play then, or that you don't really know what you're watching when you're watching football. My thought is that the fans always pick the big names. They might be in crap form. I remember Noppert being chosen as Dutch goalie because the other starters were out of form. He turned to be better than he knew himself. Oh, yeah. Like, form, it depends because there's form and there's quality, isn't there? But, like, and none of these things are anything to do with the name, like, and the rep. Actually seems like a sound kid, too. He seems lovely. He actually does. Like, he's done some really good interviews and talked really well. And, like, I think he's, like, good friends with, like, some of the, like Trent and stuff like that. I'm, like... He's probably all right. Do you know what I didn't see coming, by the way? Here is maybe the biggest shock of the summer so far. And I don't know why I've branded it now the summer, but here we are. Bruno Fernandes being likeable. Did you see his Players Tribune article? And he mentioned playing Pro Evo and Championship Manager in it. He mentioned Castolo and Minanda. And he also said some like came across really well in it. I was like, oh God, he seems like a sound fella, does this Bruno Fernandes? And then I went, whoa, hang on, whoa. God, snap out of it. What the hell? Oh, Jesus, what was I thinking there? I saw it, refused to read it to carry on hating him. No, genuinely. I was like, he like cried when he got like the chance to move to United, which was over Spurs, which was fun. He comes across genuinely sound in it, in that article. Okay. Either it's been written by someone else and he's great. But still. I like Bruno Fernandes now. He mentioned Castolo and Minanda and Roberto Larcos. Like you once you've done that, you're in my good books. How you doing, John? Welcome in. He's world class. What? Who are you talking about here? Because we've mentioned a few people. Bowen shouldn't be starting, should be in the squad though, and I can have non-biased reasons for it. Oh, I think Bowen should be in the squad too. Pardon my trench. Your trench is pardoned. What is that? Ollie, what is that? What's going on? What a weird command. I think that's before we had a... Or I don't know. I don't know. Right. Okay, well, at least we got a bit of a... I was going to say, reluctantly respect the hustle. Yeah, Bruno is very good. Obviously, I think most people accept he's very good at football. He is a little moany little rat boy, though, isn't he? Which is an issue. But that was before he liked Menander and Castolo. Nowadays, lovely lad. Good lad. They're on international duty. Doesn't matter if I rest them or not, then. Cool. The only player who wasn't called up that I take issue with is Tyrant Mitchell. Yeah. I thought the same. Because left back, we're in a pickle, aren't we? Like a real pickle. Because Luke Shaw is injured all the time. Ben Chilwell forgot how to play football this year. And we don't really have a left back. Joe Gomez for left back. I don't want to see Joe Gomez playing left back in a Southgate system. Weirdly, I was looking at some stats from this year about Liverpool, by the way. Liverpool were so much more defensively sound when Gomez played left back. And the eye test wouldn't tell you that this is the thing, because the eye test of seeing Joe Gomez step in and invert, I think makes your mind boggle and go crazy. But what it actually does do is it just makes you defensively solid in the breakdown of an attack. And the way that Liverpool have been trying to do it is that they're trying to be really fluid and all over the place. And like, that's the way you break down like these low block teams. But what it does mean is in the transition, you are just completely screwed, which kept happening with Robertson there because he just goes way beyond. But Joe Gomez, you build up in a 3 instead of in a 2, like Arsenal do, like City do. And suddenly we're really solid. Our best performances always came with Gomez at left back this year. The draw against City, and then there's a few more like really good performances, and it's Gomez left back, and that's, I think, why. Also, yeah, I hate Kieran Trippier. I think he's my least favourite footballer in the world. Little moany little knobhead. That's a me agenda. I will say that is a me agenda. However, I don't think he... but also he's been bad and injured, and now we're going to start him as our left back, are we? Great. What if you did an interview about Championship Manager? If he mentioned Dodo and and Barota, he'd be the best man on the in the world. Now Bruno is likeable. He passes the baton to Trippier. Yeah, in my own head, I think that's what's happened here. Yeah. I'm just a fickle human, okay? All right? You could do awful things. But if you start telling me that you like the things that I like, I'll be like, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. Forza Big Honor. How you doing, Phil? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. If he didn't take set pieces, he wouldn't be rated still. He's been so bad this year. At times. Like, I think he's done as a footballer. So great. We're going to go to a major tournament and start him out of position in it. I'll just start Trent left back, I say. Give him the keys. Start Trent left back, give him the keys, win everything. Really simple in my mind. Really simple. Tino's not even got a look in though, is he? Mitchell, if he's fit, Mitchell's fit, I think. He's just, for some reason, they must look at him and think he doesn't have certain qualities, I guess. I don't know. I think he deserves to be in with a shout. But is it a recency thing because Palace have been good recently? I'm not sure. Yeah, not sure. Phil, 56 months, by the way. 56 months. Outrageous. Outrageous. Trent left back. Inverted Kyle right centre back. It's the back 3 again. I know. Easy peasy. Get Trent on the board. It's your way to get Trent into the team and not have to play him in midfield ahead of those other midfielders you want to play. You can still play Foden, Bellingham, Rice. You've got Trent in there too. Like, you win everything. You win everything. And then when you're playing a good team, you don't do that. Maybe. I think that has to also play a factor. As they're in form, they're more likely to play better now. This is true, yeah. 4.6 years. Wild. Right. We've got no players left here. When did he dislocate? Oh, great. He dislocated his shoulder playing for Uruguay. He's out for 4 to 7 weeks. And Sousa's already out. Great. We've got no strikers. Richard Southgate knows more than you, Clayton, giving tactical advice there. No. I'm telling you what Southgate's going to do. All right? Because I believe in Southgate. And he knows what he's talking about. I'm just telling you what he's going to do. And I know this because James Alcott talked about the Trent left back thing. And who did James Alcott recently go to a book signing thing and see and meet? Gareth Southgate. Listen, I'm just saying there may have been some slight leaks. All right? Southgate, you're the one. Well, I'm convinced. Exactly. Well, I'm convinced. We need wingers. Where are all of our wingers? Where are all of our players? Do we have good players in the under 18s or something that I'm like not using here? Where's Van Dijk? Or Dan, what's his name? There's Randy Pott. Where's Mo Salah? Do they play for this club or do they play for Anderlecht? I can't remember now. I think they play for Anderlecht. Who's this? Chuck a Lamb. Like Chick-fil-A. That's a fun name. They play for Anderlecht, yeah. Jim's session with Southgate at United I find so funny. It's so funny, isn't it? Because he's really trying to be like, not... He's really trying not to push it, but he clearly thinks it's a really good idea. And he's like, basically what's happened here is James has met Southgate and instead of, he's been really fickle. And Southgate's probably mentioned something like Pro Evo and Minander and Barota and Eddingson or something. And now Jim's like, no, he's really good. He is really good because he does know what he's talking about. So now he's pushing his agenda massively. Why do you have so many players? I put the other squads on. Magical. That's why. Morning, Ted. Right, we're just going to do this. We've got 9 subs and also Wansile's not fit. I'm sure it's fine. It's quite sweet. It is. Exactly. It is. But also Flav's point is just completely right on it. It's like he could be the best manager in the world, but if he would not have buy-in from the United fans, so it's not a good appointment regardless. Like he could come in and be perfect for it, but they would not buy into it. So you can't appoint him. It's me with Glasner and Hooness. Yeah, the beyond Glasner thing is close to that. It's like me and Bruno Fernandes, really. I just think like there's nothing that man can do that's wrong. He's just a great man. It's Hostness now. It's Hooness now, is it? Has he moved on from Glasner? Both. Okay. Faras. Good save. Oh, we should check in on Twitter. Nate says pick of results. Someone said that's Ten Hag's tactics. Aha! We've got another bite. This person did this gif for Seggy V's. He really... We got another one! We got another one! And then this person just told me what to do. So, there's that. Seggy V's. It is annoying. People actually, quite a lot of people liking it. I now know people are going to try this tactic, which is going to be quite fun to see because I don't think it'll work. Oh, we've scored again. I've missed another goal. Yeah, Ollie, that's fair. Who do you think succeeds Southgate for the England job? I don't know. Perhaps I was thinking Gary O'Neill the other day. I saw like Poch links. I get that. That's an interesting thing. James Alcott's a good shout. That is a good shout. Potter might be holding out for it. Potter's obviously going to be towards the top of that list too. But something like that. One of these young English managers, probably, I'd say. Pep Guardiola in a year. That could be fun, couldn't it? Potter, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? We have fun, don't we? Right. Can we do subs yet? No, it's only half an hour in. Probably shouldn't. I just want to get these players off. Mike Bassett. Oh, no. No, Breezy. Although, the news. We're back. I cannot wait. Although, the news is also that Tom can't attend, Breezy. So it's very sad that that round 2 won't be available to happen. It will never not surprise me that Ten Hag is older than Pep. Is he actually? Yeah. That's that. Yeah, fair enough. We need to find a replacement. Anyone. See, I think seeing as Southgate was promoted from the under-21s to senior team, I think Carsley will be the next one. I think there is a conversation to be had about that. Yeah. Lead him out, wacko. I think there is a conversation to be had about whether they just follow the same thing and do the under-21s manager who also has been successful and won things, etc. Possibly. I don't think it'll be popular. I was also thinking the other day, I was like, why did everyone just accept Southgate as England manager? It seems like still like a really weird one that there wasn't more meltdown when that was the decision. I guess England were just in a really low place generally, I suppose. But post Allardyce, yeah. I mean, Allardyce was the England manager. Like, what the heck? Because no one wanted to touch a job after Big Sam incident. Yeah, I guess so. Just in a really low place and still. There's nobody at the time, was there? I guess not. We were at rock bottom, yeah. Right. Doing brilliantly, lads. I'm going to do a sub. Of who are my most tired players? At the moment, it's Mansille. I feel like Weideman keeps getting tired, so let's do him early. Hear me out, Rob Edwards. Yeah? I think he fits in that same group, doesn't he? Young, all of those young British managers will do as well. Long shot shout for next England manager, Jack Wilshere. How's he doing in whatever he's up to these days? Got a feeling Spain win the Euros? Possibly. I have no idea, really. I'm quite excited for it, though. Went from Hodgson to Allardyce to Southgate. Yeah, I understand. Southgate is actually still an improvement on both of those, isn't he? So I see why there was an outcry for it. When did it start? June? Not sure what date the exact date is. What's the first game? Oi. He was born in Telford, still counts. We'll take it. His surname is Edwards, though. Might do a Google form prediction again. Oh, yeah. Could do that. 14th of June, Germany-Scotland. Germany-Scotland's first game, is it? That's fun. Scott's getting the first game. That's cool. Goody howdy! 3-0. Beautiful. Watched a video last night explaining the topic, and the guy mentioned that England currently have 383 pro-licensed coaches compared to someone like Spain who have over 2,500. That's mad, isn't it? Yeah. We have I think we've come a long way in the last few years in terms of tactically and and coaches in England being receptive to more European type tactics and the way of setting teams up rather than passion. But you'd imagine still a long way behind in just pure numbers and things. You know, doesn't have a UEFA Pro license. Will Still. Does Will Still not have that? It's because the old guard are not literally dying off. Yeah. Some of them. That is true, I guess. Right. Mwansile for my nan. Rugland's fully fit, so we can bring him on now. Let's do that. I had to clarify. Yeah. But it's like the difference now still in the Premier League. Like Sean Dyche and having the conversation about him and how brilliant he's been, but how simple that football is really, isn't it? Might be because getting a pro license in Spain is 4,000 cheaper than in England. Really? Is that's almost certainly why then? A pro license in England costs £9,600. Bloody hell. Not going to get mine. Don't think I need it. No wonder they were saying no to me in this save. We weren't in England, but still. Mendes. We've got 17 to play. We're winning 3-1. I'm hoping that Ajax can drop some points. We don't really need to worry about a title race here, but it's still quite close at this stage. Barras headed away. Oh, he scored. That was weird defending. Unless you're in the Premier or the Championship, you don't need it. Yeah, I guess. The only top league in the world where a home nation manager hasn't won it. As in, well, they have, though, haven't they? They just haven't won the Premier League since it's been rebranded, which is a bit different, I think. Because I'm sure that some of those other leagues, if you look at the past, I'm sure maybe it hasn't, but still. With England, it's also worth noting that you don't need to be an elite coach to win a tournament. Oh, yeah, with the national team, for sure, yeah. You definitely don't need that. It's knockout football. Leeds United were the last team to win it with an English manager in 92. Yeah, there you go. So, that's not that long ago. Those are classics, aren't they? People always get upset about those. Like, when people go, still nobody's won the Premier League. Like, well, he's always been on the Premier League. All right, chill. He said the Premier League, so it's a fact. But, yeah. Yeah, the Prem. Leeds won it the year before. It's actually quite embarrassing when you think about it. Oh, it is. Yeah, for sure. Marcus Silva's been great. Yeah, true. That is really true, Nicky. I'm surprised he's not been linked to him more. I wonder if, like, his rep was a little bit damaged with the whole... Was it the Saudi links he had before he decided to stay at Fulham? Were they Saudi links? I think they were, right? And he was almost certainly going and then he wasn't and things and then all of that stuff. I wonder if that hurt his rep a little bit. Let's do Oliveras for Kunduz. He rejected Saudi last year. Maybe he's being loyal. Maybe. Yeah, same term as Mitrovic. I don't think many clubs want to appoint somebody who is likely to leave for big money like that so easily type of thing. If Chelsea get McKenna, I'm worried for next season. Worried for Chelsea or for Ipswich? Or for McKenna? Or for... because Chelsea will be really good? I thought he just flat out turned down Saudi. No, I don't think he did just flat out. I think that he was... I think something else happened there. Double Segi versus, is it? Terrorist? No, we're not doing doubles. We're not actually using it. Just winding people up on Twitter, Puff. Oh, God, I pressed the wrong button there. Terrorist. Jesus Christ. Maybe he did just flat out. I thought there was something else backwards, Ryan. I'm not sure. Maybe you're right. All right. We've won a game there. That was nice. Did we score 5 in the end? That was quite good, wasn't it? Didn't quite realise that. We won 5-1. Nice. Right, let's rest. We have Newcastle away. They're already resting. And they need a rest. Jesus Christ. We are running on rock bottom. That's not even a saying. You know what I mean? We've got nothing left. We're very Ian Beale. Don't get me wrong. If you get back-to-back promotions, you're a pretty good manager, especially spending next to nothing. But this is early on to be at a club like Chelsea. You could harm him more than help. Yeah, get what you mean. Oh, yeah, I'll reply to that in a second as well, Ted. No worries. I've opened Microsoft Word accidentally. Hold on. Trying to check on the upset people on Twitter. Not sure how I feel about your squad numbers. Mitro, what are you talking about? They're good squad numbers. Nah, they are pretty bad, actually, aren't they? No, they're all right. Considering that they don't actually play in these positions, they're not as bad as they look in that screenshot. They are bad. They're not as bad as that, though, because really they're this. And they're not all the starting players. Like, you'd have to put, like... They're not the starting players. Anyway. 15 bookmarks. Twitter users can't be trusted. They can't be. They're going to use that tactic, and it's just something I made up before with Segi V's. Oh, God, Ted. Have a chat with Have a chat with Beyond. There you go. 15 bookmarks. That's funny. You make me feel like dancing. All right. Oh, are you not playing? What's the point in that then? You're not playing. Beyond's burner account. Someone's having an awful time in their save at the moment. They think you've saved them with that tactic. They're going to try it and be like, this is terrible. Or it might be amazing. It probably will be amazing. In all honesty, in terms of the FM meta, this will probably cook. But it wasn't supposed to be deliberate. I need you to play him. Okay, he's promised me. Go to this. We've got Newcastle. Has anyone seen Beyond and Hooness in the same room? Nope. Nope. This is true. Has anyone seen Beyond and Ted in the same room? Question we have to ask. Oh, Mamadou Bar scoring goals. That's nice. I signed him. He scored a couple there. He's been linked with Bournemouth. Interesting. How's he done? Not scored loads. How are Anderlecht doing, actually? They are not top. What? They'll be a point off if they win their game in hand. They've signed Balogun, look. They're doing okay. You're managing Stuttgart. Nice. I mean. Also, not sure he could... Hooness with his name could be at a top job with football Twitter. Yeah, this is true. Honus. How do you say his name? Hooness? Souness? Don't know. I'm not Ted. Okay, thanks for confirming. Good to know. Hooness. I thought it was. Graham Hooness. I've got squash, by the way. Pint. Thereof. All right, Newcastle away. We might get battered here because it's more Hernus, is it? That makes also, I get that. Hernus, like the OE is more of a sound, isn't it? We might get battered. We really need a rest. Very tired squad. We're playing Newcastle, who are managed by Pep Guardiola. This could be painful, if I'm being honest with you. Gurrieri is back. So let's play him there. Although, who am I going to play here? Sven Mynans, I guess. Surprised Chelsea haven't attempted to appoint Ted Lasso yet, knowing Bowley. I mean, maybe he tried to and then realised he wasn't real. You want to start more games, do you? Okay, here's a game, Clever Pereira. You're going to start. It's against New... Oh, you're injured. You're actually injured up front. Rugland can play, though. And you're not available. Who's Nans? My Nans. Wanted to say Honeb because of people not understanding the double S in German. Yeah. Yeah, that is funny. Pascal Grob. It's not even a B, but like... I think that's what we should all call him as well. That would annoy Twitter, wouldn't it? Calling him Pascal Grob. Right, here we go. They've got Karim Kanate up front. Samuel Illing Doak. It's a weird Newcastle team. I think it's Guardiola, isn't it still? Looks like him. He's bold enough to be him. Grobkreutz. Yeah. Keebling. Yeah, you could do it like... I think all of them just sound funny when you start doing that. Why are people so upset with my not using AI new gen faces? Considering actually some of these are AI new gen faces. Simon Tarod. I thought that was his name, isn't it? Someone actually did call him that in a YouTube video. Really? Pascal Grob. That is so funny. Pascal Grob is unreal YouTube comment bait. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. If De Zerbi goes to Chelsea, we'll do a Chelsea video where we look at how De Zerbi will set up Chelsea, and we'll talk about the Pascal Grob role, and we'll see how many YouTube comments come through. Thing is, people get genuinely angry and then they like dislike the video and never watch again. But it's sort of worth it. Rob would really drive people insane, wouldn't it? All good interaction. It is if they like come back. Ooh, we are we're not doing great here. We've had 4 yellows. We've not had a shot. It's half time though. This like is interaction. That does count as good interaction. This is true. Worth it for your own entertainment. Yeah.
Follow me. Okay.
Like Southampton were to Liverpool years ago. What? But yeah, Brighton being Chelsea's little feeder club. Hello, we've got an attack of our own. First chance. Missed by the keeper. Put back in. Mainan! Get in! We're taking the lead with our first shot. And the scorer? You weren't expecting this, but it's Mainan. Kleber's assist. Booted in off the defender's head. Beautiful. Did you watch X-Men 97? I didn't. I can't lie. Right, lads. Turned up second half, have we? That's one of the best celebrations I've ever heard. Yeah. Guerrieri. Salah. 2-0. He might be offside. I hope he isn't. Please be on jury. Please be on jury. Yes! It's 2-0. We didn't have a shot in the first half. Look what we've done second. We're going to be so tired, though. Jury selling sounds dubious. It does, doesn't it? Illicit, I'd go as far as saying. Or he's a jewellery seller, which is fine. That's slightly more normal. Chance for Newcastle. We've got the ball back. Echo clears. We're going to win the second ball, are we? No. They're going to score. Half an hour to play at 2-1 then. No, we've got the ball again. Okay, this has to be a goal. 3 waves of attack. He might be offside. He might be offside. I did say it. Imagine the person next door. My nan, get in. Yeah, that is true. He's offside. We've got away with it. Half an hour to play. I need to do subs because we are very tired. So let's try and see this one out. Wansile especially is knackered. So let's bring on Heredia and do that. I don't listen to the assistant. I don't even get the assistant popping up to tell me things. They might do Simbo Jimbo. They probably do. It's FM. If FM's assistant isn't telling you getting your overrun in midfielders, then what are you really playing FM? That's not great defending. Just ran the length of the pitch. Imagine Cat downstairs. Cat, yeah, she's not here, but yeah, that is fair. Hello, we're on the break. No, we're not. Fine, there's 10 to play. I'd like the highlights to stop. I'm going to do another sub after this highlight. I was about to do one, but Gavi plays for Newcastle. That's a big signing. Ben Seguir. This is 2-1, isn't it? Oh, it is. Put it in. Karim Konate. He's onside. Oh, God. 10 to play. 10 to play. Oh, they are checking it. He hasn't got his flag up. So he's onside, yeah. Stop the highlights. Incessant. They're gonna score. We'll keep the tempo high. We'll just... Hang on a minute. Did I have that? Was that already on? Ultra attacking if you want to stop highlights. This is true. Does work. My nan. Maria. It's good football, actually. If we score, that's fine. We've given it away. I knew it. Why does it do this? I guess it is kind of realistic to football, where it's like every time they have the ball, you feel like they're going to score, but there's not a lot I can do about it. They're just going to score. I mean, they were the better team we had no shots in the first half, but we somehow got a 2-0 lead, and now we're probably still we'll probably draw. If I know FM, they'll score now, and then they won't score a winner. There you go. There's one of them. He's onside. Like, there's nothing you can do. Because I couldn't change anything there. I couldn't. There was no time to change anything. Like, none of my changes would go through in time to do anything. Now it will. But... Oh, God, there is actually another highlight. You just know when it's going to happen, don't you? I don't know if like you just have to try something, don't you? You just have to try something, Nikki, to try. But changing it means they change something in response because it's all algorithms, isn't it? So that is the way to do it. But even then, I had no time to physically change something. That's why I stagger subs, because you do a sub, it makes them change something. But sometimes you just can't do anything. Like, they're going to score again here, are they? No. That should be the highlight. They've gone, okay, it is. I think I've used, how many subs have I used? I've used 3. I think I can use another. I think that might be 3 stoppages, though. Might be it. It is. 6 added on. I literally said it. They'll score the equaliser and then it'll finish 2-2. It's so predictable. It's so predictable, this game. You really don't have to play Football Manager a lot to know exactly what's going to happen in most games, do you? Mad. Right, we've drawn. It's actually a good draw in the grand scheme of things. Keeps us right in the qualifying pack. They probably changed to 2 Segi Vs. That could have happened, yeah. Any more people upset about that? No. People are all right with it. Although, how many bookmarks are we up to? 21 bookmarks now. $21 bookmarks. Plenty gold tax, but 10 to 12 million compensation agreed for company. Yeah, we'll wait till someone else tweets about it, but fair. I think it will happen, won't it? So, the truth is, the game was rigged from the start. Yep. Yep. Oh, I need to rest. We got Willem 2. It still supports VAR, do I? You've misquoted me there. I'm not having that. Don't bring me into this argument. FM. Thank you. Right, rest this team. Wolves fans are livid. I think 20 was for the whole staff. Oh, was it? Interesting. Makes sense then, doesn't it? Yeah. You're breaking my heart. I was going to say predictions for the FA Cup final, but City are going to win, aren't they? Anyone got any dissenting views? I like watching the FA Cup final. Even if it's like a game like today's, I do quite like, look, it's a good spectacle, isn't it? Time is it on? 3. Same as the Scottish Cup final, I believe. It wouldn't be out of character for United to rob a result. Fair. Yeah. I know what you mean. If it was most other teams, I could see that happening. But City, Foden will probably score 7. It'd be good for like confidence going into the Euros. Can't wait for Foden to be as good as he's been this year and then be absolutely anonymous during the Euros. Cannot wait for that. Definitely going to happen. Saying 3-0 City, Foden brace. Yeah. I will love it and I think I deserve. Yeah. So free scoring, so good on the ball, just looking like an absolute child when he puts an England shirt on. Lonely day. Okay. We got through a fair few games today. This is good going. Unlike me, but it's good going. Willem 2, Den Haag, and then Emmen. So 3 Eredivisie games, and then we are well into December. Got a window to come up. I don't know what money we're left with. I don't think I spent it. Yeah, I left ourselves with a bit of money still to spend because we are currently still failing FFP. We're only a little bit in debt, though. I don't know what we're all worrying about. Only like $1 million in debt. It's fine. Saka single-handedly winning the Euros would get me on board the England train. Okay. Again, not sure we're going to see that, but that, yeah. If it meant winning the Euros, I could get behind that. We should be battering them, but it's Man U in a final. Anything can happen, yeah. Should be Coventry anyway, shouldn't it? All right, did you play? Oh, he actually listened. He played him. So I had a go at the coach and he was like, yeah, I'll play him. And then he played his first game. Nice. Zach's been so inconsistent this season. I'm hoping he's not burnt out. It would make a lot of sense if he was. He's played so much football. All right, here we go. Oliveras is back, so my nan can come out, but we'll put her on the bench. Put her on the bench. These guys can go back on the bench. And the rest of the team, who's most knackered? Aguiar can come back in for you. I think Leverkusen play a cup final today as well, don't they? This evening. Is that what we're going with? No Sosa, so Sousa's not fully fit, so maybe we'll leave him on the bench for now. They do. Okay. They should be battering that Kaiserslautern team. Oh yeah, Kaiserslautern got to the final, didn't they? That's a good story in itself, isn't it? All right. They are... Yeah, fair enough, Beyond. Here we go. First attack. Keeper's got it. Hakala. Why does it look quite dark? Get the floodlights on, lad. I don't know if I said lad there. Lads. Gorby. Thank you, Golion, for the follow. I appreciate it. That's not a pen, ref. Don't even bother. Like, don't bother going to look at the screen. This is a silly thing to talk about. It's clearly not in the box. Pack it in. Right, chap. We're going to play a game. Are you ready? Number one realistic target for your team to sign this summer. You need to write who your team is and then who your number one realistic signing is that you would like to happen. So it has to be at least realistic. It doesn't mean who you think is like going to happen. It's like a realistic one that you want to happen. Arsenal, Sesko. Yep, I get it. Forest, Jonathan Rowe. Cool. United would love Elise. Saints, Harwood Bellis. Nice, permanently. City, terrible lawyers. Not sure you've quite got this game, but yeah. Filed Messi. Yeah. Makoko on loan for Hamburg. Nice. Man United, my nan. Your nan or my nan? Spurs, Rashford. That's fun. I wonder if Rashford will leave. I kind of doubt it. West Ham, Garassi. I saw Garassi linked to Dortmund past couple of days. Celtic, any goalkeeper. Yeah, fair. I don't know if I've missed any there. Schalke, Eunice will happen on a free. And City, you would want Wirtz. I can see Wirtz. City to Wirtz. Especially with Paquetá not being allowed to play football anymore. Villa, Frimpong. Arsenal, Arteta contract. Villa, Celtic. I've read that one. Stockport, Louis Barry. That's fun. Benfica, Sugawara. That's fun. That's fun. I don't know who my Liverpool one is this year. I don't know who my big target is this year. If for Liverpool to go and sign. I need like a big link first to kind of like get behind it maybe. Sugawara's a great player, yeah. Remember Louis Barry? Yeah. Weird career he's had, isn't he? Lenny Yoro rumours. How are you feeling? Lenny Yoro I would love it. I will be there. I will be there. I think he goes PSG though, or like, I know there's like weird links with PSG, like pulling out it's too expensive and stuff. Real Madrid link too. I just don't think they'll do it. Lenny Yoro would be cool though. It seems it's all French media linking Liverpool though. I think City will go for Kimmich, possibly. Paquetá not going no way. Wirtz will leave this summer. I don't know. Yeah, I saw the Kokchu one. The Kokchu one makes a lot of sense. Ozan Kokchu to come in and be the endo in that double pivot in midfield. I talked about it in the video today. It also bypasses that old going back to your old club and signing players, even though he had him at Feyenoord before, obviously, and then he's at Benfica. That one makes a lot of sense. I don't know if it's quite like get off your seat excited about it, but I think it's a good one. Solid. Evening all, just celebrating win a Champions League final in your FM save with Elgin City. Very good drop there. That's cool. Right, we're not celebrating because we're 0-0 at half time here. To flip this over, one player to sell. Yeah, who needs to be sold from your team then? Or who do you think will be sold from your team? You have to tell me your team and then tell me who gets sold. I like it when, like, in these, when people are like, Lincoln, I want us to sign Charlie McCann. I'm like, yeah, fair. I don't know who I want who Liverpool should sell either this summer. Sell seller? I get it, but also, nah. I don't even think they should. I think Salah will come back and be a lot better next season. But nah, yeah. Tottenham Son? Nah, come on. Managed to beat a Spurs team with Endrick. Wow. Very cool. Is that Glatzel at Hamburg? What's his first name? It's not Paul Glatzel, is it? The Liverpool one. I don't know where he's ended up going and being. Sal Danny Ings? Yeah, that sounds fine. Arthur Cabral? Is he not good? Quite good on FM, isn't he? It is Paul Glatzel, is it? Oh, Robert Glatzel. Different. I see. Fair enough. It's not him. I don't know where that Paul Glatzel went. He was like, played a few in pre-season before. Fogman!
Subscribed X39.
Hello.
Hello, Clates and Clates.
Is it Cardiff, was he?
Hope you're all doing well, yeah, Clates Goblin.
Hope you're all doing well, Clates Goblin. Hello, Fogman. Thank you for the 39 months. Appreciate you. Zinchenko, Party, Jesus, Nketiah, Nelson. It was fun, but please fun layout. You would be so excited with that, wouldn't you? You'd be so happy. He was top scorer this season, was he? Didn't realise. That's cool. I liked him. Seemed like a good lad. He had some bad injuries when he was young. Did Paul Glatzel. Right, we're 2-0 up, which means we're going to get 3 points. I didn't do any subs, which I probably should have done. We are, though... Ajax are keeping track of this. They just beat PSV 3-0. PSV are 12th. They're bad. And they've got Flecken as their manager. Mark Flecken. In FM, he's good, but in reality, not really. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. I would never complain again, yeah. That's if like Liverpool somehow managed to sign Aurelien Tchouameni this season. I'd do a cartwheel and I'd never complain again until something else really annoyed me. That type of signing, you know? I'm not sure why it would even be something that Real Madrid would entertain unless it's like suddenly they've realised how much money they've spent on Mbappe. And something has to give. Flecken being about as good as a manager as he is a keeper for us this season. Yeah, he's had a weird one, isn't he? Brentford had an odd season anyway. But I guess it's kind of just... I guess it's just about survival this year from Brentford. How big do you think the Mbappe contract will be? Surely big. Cruz leaving. Let's also sell Tchouameni. Exactly. It makes no sense, but yeah. Yeah, I reckon it'll be quite big. I reckon the agent fees and the signing on fees might be quite big as well in that Mbappe deal. Okay. If they lose Tony and Frank, possibly, but that's kind of what they do as well. They might be. I think a lot of people will say that Brentford will be in trouble next year, and they may well be. But they could also easily go and finish 11th and be completely clear of it. Even if they sell them, they'll bring in some unknown people who will be quite effective type of thing. Yeah, and they've had a lot of injuries. As Dazza says. I don't think it's the base contract would be that much higher than Vinicius, for example, but the signing on fee will be huge. Yeah. And I think there'll be a lot of incentives and things on it too. But, I swear we were 800k in debt and now we're 41 million in debt. What's happened there then? That's interesting. That's interesting. They've signed a striker for 45 million from Bruges who's been pretty rubbish this year according to the one Bruges fan I know. That's interesting. Yeah, is it that Igor Thiago guy? Is that him? It must be transfer installments gone out. Yeah, young Tobias. We'll bring... I didn't say... Oh, look, we've just been provided with a cash injection. We're back to 20 million in debt now. Thank you, board. Yeah, we're in a bit of trouble. We've actually got loads of clauses ourselves, though, that we will get money from. If I look at in, some of these are pretty big. Like there's another there's like what, 8 million there and profit and another 8 million. There's 16 million on him. Which other ones do I know are loads? Alanga, we've got another 4 and another 8, basically. This one I can sell. It's only 200k. Pashao, that must be another 6 million. Moretti's 20%. That's only 20%. Malambo, is that much? No. There's quite a few that we are still... Talis Magno, I think we got 20% sell on fee clause. We could still make loads of money off these. Tobias, there's loads... Oh, there's not actually that many more. Another 2 for like 1 million. Alanga's really good on this game this year, I've always found. He is. We have a late developer. Look. Forreston Faras, late developer. He's actually had to play a few games this year and done all right. I want to see if there's any more money coming in. Maybe there's not as much as I thought, but there is still at least a little bit. Get 400k there because that's mandatory. We're going to leave anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Got a Dutch club into financial trouble and then leave. Sounds like the Ajax Champions League save all over again. Exactly. We're so tired. Who can I rest here? Can I rest any of these? For a home league game, this might be the time. I play Esadin. We're very tired. Jewelry seller for Heredia. I can start Sousa again, but you're not fully fit. How am I going to do this then? Like that, I guess. Play Sousa left. I don't love that. In fact, I don't love that. I'm just trying to get as many of these rested players that need rest out of the team. We might drop points here, but it might be worth it just because these players are so tired. Let's do that. Ender's their top scorer, did he? Fair enough. Anyone else annoyed with Segi V? Not really. Switch to double Segi Vs. Oh. I find it easier to sort through the fatigue and injury risk columns when I'm rotating teams. Yeah, no. I'm just going with people who have like cried out for a rest. That's probably what you should do, young Tobias. For me, there's a balance of as soon as you rotate even a couple of players, you lose games. And what you can actually do, every now and then it will bite you, but most of the time you can just play the same team every week and just rest them from training instead. And you're much more likely to be successful. It's less realistic, but gaming the system and gaming the game, that just works better in my experience. I just got to get attached to a Journeyman save. I'm currently attempting it and ended up after St. Albans, but after a couple of promotions, I don't want to leave. That is the problem, for sure. The way that I've negated that this time is by signing the players that I really liked and taking them with me to the next club, or at least trying to do that a little bit, and that way you can kind of you're attached to them rather than the clubs that you're at. So we've had Sosa at Anderlecht and here now, for example. Fatigue's a killer. Fair enough, Tobias. Yeah, you have to make sure the rotated team constantly are playing together. Yeah, and even then that's really hard to do because otherwise you're rotating fully, aren't you? We've just conceded a goal. I said we'll lose. As soon as you rotate any players, you lose that cohesion and you are way worse. Might not lose the game, but we're going to be... We wouldn't be behind if this was the normal team. That was a good stop. Latkovic. Merlin Roll. He is naturally creative midfielder. How could you not? Fair enough. Merlin, the magician. You got offered the Everton job, so I wouldn't be able to take any of your boys with me. That is, yeah, that would suck. I guess you just have to. You don't have to. It's your save. You don't want to leave. Don't leave, I suppose. We've equalised the left back, Latkovic. Hold me closer. Right, 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. Heredia over. We're definitely the better team, but they scored from their first shot. Here we go again. They scored from their second shot. I wonder if you suffer more from like set pieces and things when you rotate the team. Maybe it's because of that. They've scored 2 and 2 though. Well, 2 from 2 shots. And we're behind. Stinks of FM, it does, doesn't it? Again, talk about the game being predictable. It's so obviously going to happen. Even though these players are still really good and better than this other team's players, ADO Den Haag's players, as soon as you start rotating, this happens. And it's not like you don't play well. Like, look how many shots we're having. Like, how's that not gone in? It's like, this isn't the first team. You're going to lose. At least they've had another shot now. It was definitely 2 from 2 before. That should be a goal. It is. 2-2. It's a Desmond. How do they fix it? I don't know. And also, I don't hate it being in the game because you need there to be something on, like, riding on the fact of trying to get your best team in there. So I don't know how they change it. I don't know. That 3-2? It is 3-2. We've had 5 goals in 33 minutes now. Nice. Straight from the set piece. I need to do half-time. Latkovic needs to come off, really. He's very tired too. That's Desmond's brother. What, 3-2? Desmond 3-2. I don't know why they'd have different surnames. That doesn't make sense, what you said. This is lovely slow build-up. Oliveras. Why is I can hear Lenny walking around downstairs. What's he doing? I think you're offside there, Sousa. What's he doing? Oh, he's on. We'll take it. It's 4-2. Sousa scored. We've had 6 goals in the first half. Very good. Actually quite... It's all right weather today. I might go for a walk with the old pooch in a minute. Finish the stream up. I've got to finish recording the video that I did because I need to finish simulate the season, then do that. And then I might go for a walk with Lenny. What do you reckon, chat? Do like a nice long walk, get your steps in. Be nice. Be nice, I think. Come back, watch the FA Cup final. Beautiful. Then I've done a video and then I maybe try and set up a video to do tomorrow. I'm going to try and do as many videos as I can. It is half term. I'll say now there's slim chances of there being streams on the half term. We've got a few things that we need to do, and also it's my stag do not this weekend, next weekend. So there may be a stream midweek to make up for not being a stream next weekend, but we will see. Again, as per the message in the Discord, it's just they're going to be a little bit spontaneous and what's the word for infrequent, whatever that is. Out walking Nelson right now. Love that. Love that. So yeah, sporadic. That's the word I'm looking for. What I really want to try and do is keep the videos ticking over. At the moment, what might have to happen is I use some of my streaming time to do the videos. It's just kind of the way the world is, the way things are at the moment. But after that, all things going well, it should mean lots more time for streaming. So that's still a potential. Maybe even more than weekend. Who knows? Depending on how things go from September, etc. He's off to the board to ask for some transfer budget. No. They won't give me. We have to have a negative transfer budget here at Feyenoord, don't we? It's 5. Heredia. I need to take the... Oh, God, I forgot to take the left back off. Oh, my God, look how tired he is. Oh, God, I forgot. Get ahead now, more, less work later. Yeah, that's it. Like, I can at least... That's the thing with videos is that I can sort of bank them and get them ready to go. Whereas streams, you can't really do that, can you? You kind of have to be there for them. Mods, no, yeah. Right, do 3 subs because I forgot to until the 72nd minute. You know what? I want to bring on Yuri Seller because he's my boy. I need to check Yuri Seller after this game actually, see what how he's developing. Some of the mods, no. Just pre-record the streams and play them at the time you would normally stream. That'd be great. I'm sure people will appreciate that when I'm not replying to any messages. You're barely a mod. I love the magical Ollie beef. I love it. Right, added time. Can Salah do something? He might. We've got a highlight. I moaned about the rotation and how it really affects your team in this, and we've won 5-2 in the end. I don't think we concede 2 if it was without the rotation. Just pre-attempt comments. That could work. That could work actually. Or we could all be there when I record it. And then like you could all do the comments and I could react to them as we're recording it at another time, and then we could play it on the weekend. Is that all right? Started by saying chat is broke so you can't see chat. I like it. That's smart. Sousa again. Good. Any goals to chalk his tally up even more is even better. So we do a stream, then watch the stream again. Yeah. Smart. Working smart. Right. 6-2. Love it. Well done, lads. I want to check Yuri Seller's development. What does his profile look like now? Because it's been about half a season of playing him regularly now. He is... Where is he? He's 20 now. Determination's going up, which is interesting. He's not turned into the player that I thought he might. These physicals aren't great. He's all right, though. That sounds like a Village idea. Yeah, it does. There's some really nice parts about his profile, but he's not amazing, is he? He is only little. Jury's out, yeah. Average rating's been above a 7, though. That's nice. He actually has he's been worse this year than he was last year. Less goals and assists and a worse average rating. That's interesting. I think more off the bench, though, right? No, he's had 13 starts. Lenny! He's chewing something. I don't know what. How many goals has Sousa got now? 10 in 14. He's doing all right. Okay, I thought it was worse than this. He's actually doing very well. 16 goal contributions in 14. 7.41. Those two, that brace has helped him in that last game. 13 and 18. All right. Don't know why you've got down arrows, though. Don't love that. That's good, though. That's good. Let's rest again because I just feel like we have to. We are so tired as a squad. Let's rest 2 days. Get ourselves to Emmen. Did I just say I prefer somebody to Erdegaard? That's fun. Emmen. Eminem. No. Oh, can I tell you something heartbreaking? Look, hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Chat, someone needs to explain to Toffa Ayit. Can someone smarten me up on Seggy V's, please? I'm having a nightmare trying to work this one out. I mean, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Right, they're right there, but Seggy V's is horrible. I hate it so much, and now people think I'm being serious with it. How many bookmarks? 32 bookmarks of people using the tactic. Interesting. Interesting. Emmen, hate them. Why do you hate Emmen? Right. I don't want to go to that. Oh, window. Oh, it's a month away still. Who's that? Mario Mendes. You're looking good, Mario Mendes. I didn't realize he was this good. He's becoming very good. Actually got good jumping reach as well, despite being 6 foot. What a player. How much did he cost? 7 mil then 30 mil. Great player. Right, Emmen are 17th. We should beat these. Okay. You've been given a goal bonus. Really didn't need to be handing out £2 million goal bonuses with this being the finances, did we? You're from Emmen. Nice. Beyond hates you. Something happened a few years ago. They've maybe pulled me into the boardroom and said, yeah, you can stay. But then 2 days later, we're sacking you now. Fair enough. That's understandable to hate them. You can explain that to Damali, though, who's from Emmen. So we've got Emmen and then Inter. It must be almost time to work out if we're going to go through in the Champions League. How many games have we played in that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do we play in total? 6, 7, 8. So we've got 3 to go. Lugano. Who on earth are Lugano? A Swiss team. I feel like we should beat them. They've lost every game so far. That's fun that we've got them, though. Should be at least 1 win. Then Stuttgart, if we can win that, we should be all right. It's tight. Because Inter's difficult. I'd love to go through, though. We are so losing to them. Yeah. That could happen. That could happen. Oh, Guerrieri, 10 out of 10. Go on. Go on, Guerrieri. And Mendes. And Jury Seller. Not 10s, but near enough. Praise your training. Nice. What are you doing? Sort yourself out, Kleber. Because he wants to play. He's actually played loads recently, though. Right, Emmen. I might rotate again here. Oliveras is developing as well. Nice. Jesus. I think not playing this save as much recently has made me forget how good some of these players are. He's brilliant. He's only 20. Wonder kid. 2 mil, I think he was. 1.3 mil. So many good young wonder kids you can just sign from Colombia that are this good. Like, compare him to Jury Seller. That's why Jury Seller probably could be a bit better. But he's not far off. Not far off. I think I'm going to rotate to try and rest some of these players. Maybe the left back needs to be rotated this game. Jury Seller as well, by the way. Olympics winner, wasn't he? Which not many can say that. FC Emmen. Right. Who can play left back? Who's my second best left back that isn't also my right back? Aguiar can kind of play there, and then we can start Mendes like that. Wansile probably needs a rest, so my nuns. Jury Seller. Guerrieri. And all of these, you're an Olympics winner. Well, you can say it, I suppose. It's not true, but you can say it. I see what you've done there. All of the start now aren't my people who need rests. So hopefully we still win the game, but no one's knackered. That's my plan. It's a match we should be winning. Okay. I'd like goals from Jewelry Seller and Rugland today. That's what I'm asking for. Will FM deliver? I'm also an Olympics winner in Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games. That's fair. I'm an Olympic winner in a 2008 Beijing Olympics game. At a cost. I did win, but at what cost? And it was blisters on the hands in the swimming. You had to really, really do it fast. But we did get those world records. What games are people playing at the moment? Is anyone playing any... What games are people playing? I'm not playing any games. Except for... I'm not playing any games. I was going to say except for FM. I'm not really playing that in between streams. Except for videos and things. People playing other things? Poker Rogue. What is that? But Beijing Olympics made me nostalgic for playing some video games for a second there. I might play... Is Manor Lords good? Has anyone played that? That's tempting. I want to give that a go. Diablo, Dark Tide, Terraria. I played some FIFA, I suppose, actually. It's just... I hate that game. Zealand's been playing it. Is it good? I feel like it would be my bag. I think I would like it. A roguelike Pokemon game doing endless Pokemon battles. It's a browser game. Okay, fun. Manlords is great. I might give it a little go. It's a bit of a time sink, though, and I don't have loads. Sims 4, nice. World of Warcraft. Never played those type of games. I never played any of it. Nearly finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Nice. Mario. Guerrieri. Far Cry 6. Someone asked me to play X Defiant yesterday. I just don't think I'd be very good or like it too much. Is that like free now or something? Guerrieri! 2-0. Two 2-0 to us, even with this rotation. Good start. But the 5th is better story-wise. I don't know what I started to play, and then I played like the first like 20 minutes of it. I started to play the I never played The Last of Us because I always had an Xbox. So I started playing it after watching the series, and it's a bit rubbish now knowing what's going to happen. Great game, but also I know what's going to happen, so it kind of kills the story a little bit, doesn't it, I suppose? I should play that and then play the second one, though, before the next Last of Us series comes out. Finished the second Last of Us recently. Save yourself the time. Do you reckon? No? Not worth? I don't know what happens, though, because I never played it. So I kind of... That at least would add something to it. Or would it just then ruin the series, which I loved? So I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. Mario! It's very divisive, is it? Okay. 3-0. I like the idea of playing like a single player game like that and doing all of that. And then I never get to really doing it because I'm just rubbish at feeling like I'm just sinking so much time into it. And my brain just tells me there are other things that I should be doing. You like the second one but can understand why people dislike it? Okay. Not a fan of the second Last of Us. Can't stand it. All right. I'm playing Topspin recently. What a game. Quite buggy but loving it. That's fun. I used to love Virtua Tennis. Virtua Tennis 2, I think it was. What a time to be alive that was. Loved Virtua Tennis. Yeah, whenever I'm playing like a single player game like that, I'm like, I could be doing like a save for a video, or I could be recording, or I could be doing this because I don't have loads of time to go and do that another time, and I beat myself up about it. And then I'm like not enjoying it because I'm wasting time. Oh, to be young and free and dissolved of responsibility. I mean, it's played the newest God of War for like 2 years, and I want to play Ghost of Tsushima at some point. Yeah, I've never played any of those games either, really. Like people tell me to play. What's the starts with an S? The hard like samurai game that's made by, you know the one I mean. Sakura, something like that. Never play. People keep telling me to play that. I'm like, meh. I did like. There's a new DCL coming for what's it called, right? God, I'm good with names. Such an old man. Sekiro. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. What's the? Not Spyro. That's a Spyro is great. What's the game that I'm thinking of? And the new DCL is coming in the summer. Is it in June? I think it's in June. It comes out. I played loads of that. That was fun. Can't even remember the name. I'm rubbish. I'm such an old man. Not Destiny. No. It was the biggest game. Elden Ring. Literally the like. Yeah, Elden Ring is what I was thinking of. DCL. Because I keep saying DCL rather than DLC. Yeah, probably. That's just because of Dominic Calvert-Lewin though. Right. Let's do these subs. Who is most needing a rest? Probably Jury Seller. You never touched it. It was good. It was good. It's not really my thing either, but the fact that you could sometimes play with your mates made it worth it for Elden Ring. That was fun. Until they all realised that you could just like farm XP by like killing these little goblins or killing these massive birds. And then I didn't play for like one day, and then all of my mates had farmed loads of XP, and they were like way further into the game because they were their characters were way more developed or whatever the game, however it goes, and completely ruined it. What's a goblin? Yeah, they were killing like there's these goblins that gave you like mad XP for killing. They were really easy to kill, so you could just keep going back and forth to there and killing those, and then your character, your little bloke, was amazing all of a sudden. I didn't have the time to put in to do that, so I didn't do that, and they ruined the game for me. All right, I'm fine, but they did. Yeah, those emotes. Horizon Zero Dawn, great game as well. Never even. No, I recognise the name, but that's about it. A long time. All right, 4-0. I like calling the playable character Little Guy. Yeah. Yeah, the little guy. New DayZ map dropped recently. There's been a few new ones actually, Breezy, recently. There's a new official one coming, isn't there? A new official one coming, which is quite fun. I'd like to see like a DayZ 2 would be fun though, on like the new what's it called? Engine. We'll see. DayZ is one that I'll always go back to. Like if I've got time to play a game, it's probably I'll play DayZ because it's just the GOAT. Nothing like it. Yeah, my little guy. You when you're playing it, that's such a like your dar thing, isn't it? My little guys are getting pretty good actually. Oh, I need to rest. Yeah, I need to. Well, I played a little bit, and then the server we played on wiped, and I was like, oh, I'll leave it a minute then. But I need to get back onto it. It's just better when you play with mates, and that's the thing. It's like lining up when you're all available to play. DayZ. I think playing with two people's best though. Played Dave the Diver last summer, which was a really nice game to chill and play. What is that? That sounds like an awful name. Right, 2 days rest. Then we play Inter. Did they drop points? No, they didn't. We are going into a title race here. They are matching us all the way, Ajax. 1-0 win. 88th minute as well. Facundo Farias. Helldivers 2 was fun for a while. Yeah, I saw a lot of people talking about Helldivers 2. That's a fun, like, co-op game, isn't it, with your mates? I like the way that they initially, weren't they, like, changing up the map and, like, keeping the game really fresh, like, without really announcing things, and they were really on top of it like that. And then didn't they have some massive PR own goal with something at some point? Name does make it sound awful. It does. Dave the Diver, yeah. It's a David De Gea simulator. What's the Raymond Goethals trophy? I imagine that's some type of Belgian league award. I probably asked that before when we were at Anderlecht. It just kind of died off, did it? Okay. Sousa's improving. Good. Wow. Is he improving or is he getting worse at balance and pace? He's playing at least now. He's played another game. He's good. Can't remember any PR stuff. Maybe not then, maybe. Maybe it's all good. Might be something else I was thinking of. Someone's replied with an angry emoji with saying Seggy V's, by the way. The PR blunder was more Sony than Helldivers. Yeah, I think I remember the story now. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. Wasn't it they tried to move it to paid for or something like that? Something, right? Metrofilm? They tried to force you to link a PSN and it got tanked with bad reviews. They reverted it and got bombarded with good reviews to correct it. Okay. Fair enough then. It was more of a Sony thing. I knew there was something around it. Kleber Perot's been linked to Saudi. It's interesting. Juan Sille being linked to AC Milan. 65 million. Reportedly keen on making the move. Don't love that. Feels pressured by the interest in him. When's his contract up? 2036. Still got 4 years left. Milan Sille, that's very good. Right, we're playing Inter now. Lenny's former team. Let's go best 11 for this one, as we do need to try and win. Need to try and win all the games, but you know what I mean. Let's do you there. Left back Latkovic comes back in. Mainan's out, Mwansile in. Where's Ronald? Mario's very tired. Fury side is fine. Can you play there? Sosa back yet? Nearly. I want Sousa to play. I think I'm going to do that. And get Rugland to start. Prison Architect before it got sold to Paradox. What a game. Never did play it, but that sounds like a game I'd like. Good afternoon, all. I'm actually busy today and I can't stay for the stream, but made a point to jump in and state my here we go, chat. My absolute displeasure and disgust at the term Seggy V's used in a Clate tweet today. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Had to leave halfway through the Barca match. Did I miss much? That was a while ago, wasn't it? That was about 2 hours ago. So yes. Chat, can someone quickly, before Lawless has to go again, just explain to Lawless what's happened there? Because now he thinks that I actually did use the term Seggy V seriously. How you doing, Mix Man? Welcome in, buddy. Got a pop to run some errands. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Cheers. Nothing happened. You did use it seriously. Shut up. Is this a classic Clates bamboozle? Yeah. We discussed what could really, really upset people most. And it was after discussing the terms of Platty Jubes and Jenny Lecky. I don't know what it was.
Oh,
Jenny Lecky. Something like that, wasn't it?
I gifted a tier 1 sub
Seggy
to
Weggy. No.
They have given 141 gift subs in the channel.
In my head, you've genuinely coined that phrase. We talked about all of them, and someone said the Cozzy Lives was one as well. So we came up with what we thought would be the most annoying one, and thought we'd tweet it and see how many people we could bait and get annoyed by it, basically. And you've decided to come to the stream specifically for it. So you could call it a classic Clates bamboozle or a Clatey bamboos if you wanted to. You wanted to go for it that sort of way. They've scored. Oh, they've missed. Okay. People in work have started to use Menti B. Many B. Many B's better than Menti B. Have a little Many B, like a Many breakdown. A mental breakdown, Nicky. A Many B. I'm not sure that's the type of thing to really joke about, is it? So I disapprove of that. That's me out the door again. Do better. No. That's you. Absolutely. You've been bamboozled. Like the character Bamboozle on Apex Legends. Okay. I put a formal complaint in. Thank you. Imagine you were having a mental breakdown. Like a genuine, like, mental health, like, disaster. And someone says, how's the many be? I think that'd be it. You've been hooky synced. You have. We've hit both posts. I deserve that for saying Seggy V's. That seems unlikely. It's rolled across the line. How unlucky can you get? That is horrible. That is horrible. The post has been delivered. Brilliant. I genuinely think if I lived in London, I simply wouldn't drive. You definitely don't need to. I lived in London for about 7 years without driving. And then moved further out of London to where we live now and then started driving. And then here it's fine. If you're anywhere near, you're in London at all, then yeah, it's just not worth it. 20 miles an hour everywhere, yeah. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Right, we've got a corner to try and equalise late. I've not made subs. Mayfair isn't further out of London. Shut up. Oh, he's headed it away. I thought that was the moment. Oh, he has scored. Mario, 1-1. What a hit. What a hit. Yeah, exactly, Nicky. I'm sure, like. I'm going to go into the Royal Albert Hall in August and debating whether to park just outside and get the tube in or just get the train in all the way. I mean, yeah, either of those things, really. 1-1. I will make subs now because we are quite tired and I would take a draw here, I think. Let's take the goal scorer off. In fact, no. Let's leave him on because we've got a wound up lad there who can come off. Wansile can come off for my nan. Let's just do that. Yeah, Ollie. It is. Right, 4 minutes added. I will take you off now. Oops. I wanted to give Big Jury Cells a go. Jury Cells. Right, we'll take a draw. Considering we were trailing with 6 to go, we take a draw. I'm hoping it keeps us. It does just about in the qualifying pack. We've got a 3-point lead and we should beat Lugano in the next game. And if we do, we're all but qualified going into the last game, which would be nice. Has to be the aim. We just have to not lose to Lugano now. Gilarducci. Did I look at this guy? No. He's a 6'3" winger, though. Quite expensive. 400k a week. Wowza. Jeez, look how many players we've got that need a rest. Yeah, Nicky, I get that. I get that. We are very tired as a squad. You got a Luca Gilardacci on your interstate. Maybe it's a face in the game then, maybe. You're working in Kensington yesterday. Looked in a letting agent window. There was a 6-bedroom place going for 65k a month rent. Who's paying that? Blah, blah, blah. A thread. Yeah, it is annoying. Yeah. Rich people are paying that. Yep, fair. Silly money though, isn't it? Silly money. Right. I think, chat, I'm convinced it's money laundering. It might well be, yeah. I'm sure there is plenty of that. I'm sure it's rife. I think, chat, we're going to leave it there for today. Just because we've got Volendam. We've got 2, like, and then a Dutch, like, let's play some of these games because these should be expected wins. Even Lugano. If I play some games today, we can come back, maybe try and finish the season tomorrow. That might be optimistic, considering we did what? We did do 9 games today. So if we come back with 9 left, we might be able to finish it. No, it wouldn't exactly, Ollie. Right, chap. I think, though, I'm going to love you and leave you and say, have a lovely, lovely rest of your Saturdays. I'm going to go do some video stuff, go for a walk, chill out, watch the FA Cup final. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day yourselves, whatever you are up to. We'll be back tomorrow. Do some more streaming, do some more chatting. It's been fun. It's been nice to be back. And, yeah, have a nice banky holes, everyone. And we say that tomorrow. But still, I hope the start to your banky hole... I can't do it. Hope the start to your bank holiday weekend has been fun, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for sticking with me, even though we've had less streams recently. I appreciate it. See you soon. Love you lot. Say it back. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Cheeky Sanny Pet. Sanpelli. It's called a Sanpelli. See you later. Bye.